Yo, what is up, everybody? You already know what it is. Your kids from the neighborhood, and that time is finally upon us. Our boy Chris is joining permanently because y'all know NBA just started today. We got a special podcast currently filming this Tuesday night opening night, so you're gonna get a little bit of live reaction on the games right now. Boston Celtics versus Philadelphia 76ers heading into the fourth quarter right now. I want to say the Celtics are up like 11 or something like that. Been a pretty good, or they're up 10. It's been a pretty good game so far. They kind of ran away with it at the end of the third quarter, man. But put a bet in and beat over 26.5 points. He need 8 more. So I'm gonna be watching a little bit intensely. Need that to hit. But today we coming with our NBA predictions for this year, the seedings, NBA Finals champs, NBA Finals MVP, maybe most improved player, man. But yeah, I'm excited to see. We've been waiting on this one. Kim, go ahead and show your shirt, man. So they already know the bias that's gonna come out of this episode.
This cap finna come out, man.
But yeah, man, let's get into this. Which conference y'all want to talk about first?
Let's talk about the West, bro, since it's not loaded.
Say less.
Okay. So how I did it is, I just put, like, since they still got the play-in, I just put my top 10 seeds. Yeah, I'll go from there. All right, so we could just trickle down the list. But for me in the Western Conference, as of 3:45 p.m. today, when I was sitting at my desk and made this list, got my Houston Rockets, man. I think they might battle and make the play-in.
Oh, okay. You started at 10.
Yeah, at 10. Yeah, Houston Rockets at number 1. Yeah, put down the dope, Bryce.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, I thought we might be headed for another lottery season, but the boys actually look pretty decent in the preseason. Jalen Green, this might be a breakout year for him. He might take over as that guy. Like last year, he came in his first year, so he kind of tentative at some points. Wasn't really trying to get his shot, but so far in the preseason, he's been getting his. We got a nice little roster. I think we can compete. We were competing in a few games last year where, we were heavy underdogs. But this year, I think they could take it to that next level, and they can make the play-in, and then from there, hey, anything can happen because that's single elimination. So who knows if they can maybe squeak in that last seed or 7th seed and get into playoffs, man. But I got to rock with the H-Town boys, Clutch City at number 10, man.
I agree with you, bro. Jalen Green looks really good. Bro is way more confident in his shot. It looks fluid. He's taking all the shots, not just 3. He's taking mid-range. He's driving to the bucket. I think he has a good core behind him. Tari Eason looks really promising. I think he's going to give Eric Gordon a run for his money. For that very reason, I also have Houston at 10.
Okay, yes, sir. Let's ride. Yes, sir. Clutch City. Yes, sir. Hey, about his shot, I don't know what shooting coach he got with in the summer. Maybe it was John Lucas. I don't know, but it definitely he used to have a little bit of a hitch in it. Now it's
it'd be like
one motion.
Ooh.
Kisses. It looked good. I'm excited to see him play this year, man. So Jalen Green, be on the lookout, man. Be on the lookout. Who you got at 10, Kim?
At 10, I'm gonna go on a limb here. I'm gonna go Sacramento Kings, man. Still got that boy De'Aaron. He's a dog. Picked up Keegan Murray in the draft. I can't wait to see him because like I said, when me and Bryce was talking, I didn't really know much about him, but I seen he led the Big Ten in scoring or something like that.
Should have been Big Ten Player of the Year.
Yeah. So I know he gonna go crazy getting buckets and stuff like that, and also got Davion Mitchell. He gonna be a problem on the defensive end. He gonna be the problem. Yeah. So I think they can hit that 10 seed. Also got Malik Monk, so I got him at 10 seed. Slight little.
They got a nice young core.
Yeah.
Embiid just threw a stupid ass pass. Oh my god, he got like 6 or 7 turnovers. See,
Yeah,
sorry y'all.
bro.
This
Yeah.
this the live reaction part of the game. I got the TV right here to my left. So
Celtics
y'all
been
see me
locking
looking
up,
this
bro.
way.
Yeah.
This is what I'm looking at.
Oh,
Dang. Ooh, but yeah, man. Okay. Kings, Rockets, both teams have been at the bottom of the barrel the past couple years. They could definitely be looking up. I like the
yeah,
Kings
bro.
pick. A lot of people were mad because they didn't get Jaden Ivey, but like you said, I'm a Keegan Murray fan. I watched a lot of his games because I was betting on Iowa quite a bit last year.
Yeah.
Dude, he's probably the most NBA ready prospect that came out the draft this year. Like his game is already complete. What you see is what you're gonna get, and it's a whole lot. He can do everything: shoot, dribble, pass, rebound. Like he really a jack of all trades. I think that's a solid pickup for them. This year it's probably a make it or break it year for De'Aaron Fox. I think I don't know who they would possibly trade him to, but if he don't perform well, depending on like the start of the season, they might look to trade him, you know, mid-season. So maybe your Lakers, maybe they want to make a trade. Russ, De'Aaron, some picks. I don't know.
That'd be a dope ass.
I think that would be a dope ass swap because
That'd be a
De'Aaron get a
decent
new
swap.
environment, give Braun a young PG,
And
and
Russ get a team to
Russ
himself.
get a team to himself,
Yeah,
man.
but
Come on, Embiid.
Nah.
This man, bro, he finna sell me. I already know it. But number 9, man, this one is tough. This one is
Yeah,
tough.
yeah.
It's see, I don't think the West is that weak. I really think the NBA loaded everywhere this year on both conferences. And this team could definitely prove me wrong because they have the MVP, but I think Denver finishes at 9.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't I think the West is just too loaded. Like Jokic
ooh,
been carrying for the past 2 years. Yes, he'll probably get Murray back. MPJ health is always a question mark. He probably the one guy who gets injured more than AD. Every time you look up on the TV screen, something wrong with Michael Porter Jr. So I can't really bank on him. Denver will be. It's not like Denver just gonna be getting whooped. But as far as the other teams I got down this list, like it was just tough to put them anywhere because I think a lot of these younger teams gonna be really good this year. So I think Denver maybe falls off, and I don't agree with they got rid of a few of their key pieces. I think they let go of Monte Morris, let go of Will Barton, like or not. I think they still got Barton, but Monte Morris was a solid backup PG that I think is really underrated. Used to kill my Kansas boys when he was at Iowa State, so I think that would be a key loss for them. But yeah, man, I got the Joker.
But how do you feel about Bones Highland though? Coming up
Bones
off
Highland, I like. He's nice. He's nice. He could definitely break out. I'll be interested to see now that they got Jamal Murray back if they can run a 2 guard set with them two and Jokic at the big. Because I don't think they got Caldwell Pope now, but I think Bones Highland they'll probably still bring him off the bench because Caldwell Pope's a good defender. But I think Bones Highland gonna be pushing for a lot of minutes with that starting group. I really like him. Look, since we watched that one game when he was at VCU like a year or 2 ago, yeah,
Killed me.
I've been a fan of Bones Highland, so I rock with him. But yeah, I got Denver at 9, man.
Got Cam. Cam.
So at my 9th, I got y'all
Really
10th. I got the Rockets at 9, man. I think they're gonna surprise a lot of people this year. They might
Respect.
fool around. They might fool around and get in there into that AC. But I mean, this young core is nuts. Jalen Green, he gonna have a crazy good year this year. Then they got that boy Gary Bird, call him Gary Bird, Garrison Matthews. You know, he knockdown shooter. And they got your like Chris was saying, they got Tari. He should, man. If the coach was smart, man, he'll be the starting small forward because he needs to be. He needs to be the starter. So look, man, I'm all in on the Baby Rockets. I like I tweeted, man. It's Baby Rockets season. You know, they still got picked up Tata out in the draft. Got him. Still got Josh G up. So I'm all in, man.
He's the wild card to me because like he's a good player, but he has like he either really high or really low. Like sometimes you be like, Josh, stop forcing. Then the other time be like, hey, Josh, do your thing. If he can get more consistent this year, I think it'll go a long way for the Rockets. But yeah, man, Baby Rockets, Clutch City. I mean, we not gonna win nothing. But yeah, I'm excited to see this team hoop. I think they that last year that was a lot of growing pains for them, but I think they gonna learn. They learned a lot, and them young players finna shine. Like it's getting to that time where it's like all the greats that we grew up watching, they all finna be out of there, and these young cats finna take over the league. And that being said, my AC, because this is the AC with the caveat. I got the Lakers, man. If as long as they keep Russ, I don't see them being a good team, especially with this whole drama now where he's got to buy into coming off the bench, which I don't think Russ is gonna do. And then Anthony Davis' health, of course. And as much as this is LeBron, but he only getting older, and now like he's probably gonna miss 5 to 10 games here or there, if not go down with some kind of little ankle knack injury or something, because he's just getting older. It's happened the last 3 years now. He was Mr. Invincible, but now it's just like Father Time is catching up. He's still gonna do his thing, but like he can't carry this team in the regular season. If AD can do his part and stay healthy and carry them in the regular season, and then let Bron go 0 dark 30 mode in the playoffs, then maybe we could talk. But as for what I've seen in the preseason, they look awful right now, and they don't really got nobody to score. They got no shooters. It's gonna be interesting tonight. Warriors ring ceremony, so they might come off a little, off because of all that. But Chris, you got them -7. Cam, you got Lakers +7. So this is gonna be an interesting one to see. Me personally, the line raised this morning. I was looking at yesterday. I was thinking Warriors -6 because I just think Lakers defense just not it right now. But as long as AD get me 24 points, I don't really care. That's all I need. And I guess 42.5 fantasy points for my little prize picks thing, but that's about it. But yeah, man, I got them at 8. Really, I put them in Denver. Like I swapped them 8-9. I think that could be a toss up, but that's why I got at 8. So how you feel about that one, Cam?
We'll get into it. We'll get into it. We'll get into it.
Okay.
Shoot, bro. I got the Lakers at 8 too, bro. I ain't gonna count. I got the Lakers at 8 too. I got Minnesota at 9 too. I ain't say that, but I got Minnesota at 9. I got the Lakers at 8. Just like you said, bro, you can't really count them out. I know I said earlier, I don't think the Western Conference is loaded, so I think it's kind of easy for them to get their way into a playoff position. But they're gonna get a run for their money though in that 8th seed. I don't mean they're gonna make it deep into the playoffs, but they'll probably just be there just because they're the Lakers and they have winning pieces. The pieces just can't win together, and they can't stay healthy either. So yeah, I got them at 8 too. Sorry about that, Cam.
Sorry.
No, I'm not sorry. I'm just playing.
I'm not sorry. They suck. No. But no, man, it's really like I've been saying in the group chat every time we talk about Lakers. This literally rides on Anthony Davis. One, can he stay healthy? He needs to play at least 65 games. Because I know it's a given. He's gonna miss some games with injury or something.
65.
That's what he gotta get.
Being nice.
If they want to make the playoffs without having to, be in the play-in, possibly be in the play-in, he needs to play at least 65. And if they want to be a good team, he's gonna have to average about 28, 30, and 10 or something like that. Like it can't be on LeBron getting 35. Yeah. Like as good as that is, that's not winning basketball for this team in this point in LeBron's career. So Anthony Davis, make it or break it. Hopefully Russ will buy in, or if not, the Lakers can ship him somewhere and get something good back in return. But as of right now, it's just those two question marks that have me putting him at 8. So go ahead.
No, that's a good point with the what he needs to average. Because if you look at the other duos around the league, they all averaging 30 or a little bit under, like 29 point something. So if he can't pick up, like, ain't no other person on the Lakers finna cut in half his points, bro. Like it's just not gonna happen. So you're right on that part.
Who you
got 8?
8 seed, I got the T-Wolves.
The T-Wolves, okay.
I don't know, it's gonna be a little surprising for like the viewers or y'all not, but I know probably T-Wolves fans probably think, oh, we gonna be like the 6th seed, 5th seed, whatever. But I don't think this whole Twin Tower shit's gonna work. mean, Rudy Gobert is not. He's just not it. I'm sorry,
Not
not it at all. But I mean, I don't really. It seemed not that good to me, but they just really have Ant go. I mean, Ant should have a great year this year. I feel like he gonna go crazy this year. But other than that, this team is not really like. I feel like I had to put them at 8 because there's no one else that can like get there or be
Okay.
there.
I feel it. I
hmm
feel it. I put him at 7. I thought it. I don't like Rudy Gobert. I don't think this makes them championship contenders like they think. But Anthony Edwards is a dog. I think he's gonna be another improvement. He might ball out this year for real and come in like really. He's already a young star, but he might become a star possibly. D'Lo, I'm a big D'Lo fan. I like his game. I think it hurts them losing Patrick Beverly. He brought them some edge to a young team. They gave them kind of some defensive energy. But for the regular season, I like the addition of Rudy Gobert. He can clean up in the paint. Because in an 82 game season, you gonna be tired some nights and they gonna let guys blow past them, drive to the lane. But you got two big bodies in the paint. Karl Anthony Towns not the best shot blocker, but he can get some blocks. And then Rudy Gobert, he is a defensive player of the year, even though I don't necessarily agree. But he can block some shots and clean up some boards. As far as offense goes, that's where I think they're going to be stuck in the come playoff time because Rudy Gobert, I don't know what has he been in the league like probably 9-10 years, and he's developed
long.
zero post moves. Like that's unacceptable. And to be 7'1" or however tall he is, and you have not even a turnaround hook, like come on, you need a little bit more than that. And once they start running that pick and roll heavy in the playoffs, he definitely gonna get cooked after that. But as far as regular season, I think Minnesota can hang tough and finish. They could be anywhere from that 7 to 10 spot, but I think they'll be solid.
That's fair. I really only gave them 9 just because they did make it to the playoffs or the play in last year. And I was just like, well, let me be a little respectful, I guess, you know. But shoot, at 7, I got Phoenix. I got Phoenix, bro. The teams that I got above them, I just think they're better. Just like how y'all feel with Minnesota or how you feel with Minnesota putting them at 7, that's how I feel about Phoenix. It's just like we know they're not gonna make it as far as they did last year ever again. Chris Paul is definitely on the decline. This should be his retirement season, but it's not. D Book gonna ball out for sure, but you got a center that's soft that don't want to be there. You're not you're not gonna win. So yeah, I got them at 7, man.
I'm not mad at it.
I ain't mad at it either.
Who you got?
Before I say who I got at 7, I only got the Suns making the playoffs.
Damn, that's bold. I think they fall off, but damn, missing the playoffs completely.
Yeah, they won't.
Bro,
They
that's
got
crazy.
they got two pieces that literally don't want to be there, in Jay Crowder
I was just
and
gonna say Jay Crowder.
Mhm.
They still, I don't even know if they're gonna trade him or what. But literally, they asked. I don't know why I can't think of the coach name, but they asked him today, like, "What's the deal?" And he was like, "That's a situation for Jones to handle, as in James Jones,
yeah.
the team VP. Like, that's a key piece." And then, like Chris said, Aiton don't want to be there.
He don't want to be there at
Not to
all.
mention, they still got that sting of getting blown out in Game 7 at home by Luka Doncic. Like that team is falling apart. And then they're supposed to have Cameron Johnson as Jay Crowder replacement, but they declined to extend his rookie deal. So now it's like they don't even necessarily trust him. Yeah, I think that team falls off for sure. But dang, not the playoffs. Ooh. So
Not the
what you
playoffs
think their
is
record
tough.
is, Cam? Like for them to miss the playoffs?
Probably I see them being like that 11 seed. So probably what like
Like
38, 37 games.
yeah.
I see D Book going crazy, but other than that, Chris Paul don't move the needle for me no more. Like is they don't have no other score other than D Book. So it's like
You think D Book will leave if
I can
if the
see it.
season goes that way?
I can see it.
Hmm.
I can definitely
He
see
would
him
he would
like
have to
asking for a
force.
trade.
Yeah, I was gonna say he had to force a trade because he just signed a max deal like what a
Oh,
year ago or 2 years ago. I mean, I'm sure it'd be a great market for D Book. You could get probably a nice haul of picks
Oh,
or
for sure.
pieces, but Yeah, man. It's
Yeah.
tough for me to say it's tough for me to say Chris Paul won't do anything in a regular season. When the playoffs come, yeah, I have no trust or faith in him whatsoever. But for the regular season, I think he'll do enough for them to make playoffs. Like I watched him carry the OKC Thunder to the playoffs. I'm sorry. Like that team had no business being in the playoffs. No offense,
Nah,
Chris.
bro. We had didn't we have Paul George? Or
No, not
no?
that year. It was just
Damn.
CP3 and Shot. Like that's how good CP3 was balling that year. Like
They
he
was
had
scrappy though. They
they was
was scrappy.
scrappy. They was
They
scrappy.
still scrappy.
Yeah, facts. But nah,
So
man.
you got him on this list?
Hell no. I got him on this motherfucker.
But nah, man, my 7 seed, man, I got the Los Angeles Lakers. So
Okay,
you
Okay.
know.
I thought you was about to
I
come here
thought
and say
you
some bullshit. I'm
won.
not gonna lie. Yeah.
Stupid ass.
Oh, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that for
Oh,
sure.
Lord.
We gonna get to that for
All
sure.
this stuff
It,
happens.
it ain't over. It ain't over. But nah,
AD
man.
just has an MVP season and doesn't pull his or break his left pinky nail. We gonna be good.
Look, man, the thing is with this, it wasn't too long ago when these two guys won a championship. It was literally 2 years ago. So it's like, why can't they repeat this? You say Father Time with Braun, this man just averaged 30 last year. So I don't see him like just completely falling off. Like I can see him, okay, maybe like around that 25 to 27 points per game range, which is still good. And he already came out and saying he wants AD to take over this team. I know he's been
That was the
saying
plan from when he
I
got
know,
signed.
and I know he's been saying that, but I think AD is like finally kind of listening and like I think he's finally gonna take the keys to this ship, to this car or whatever, and he gonna lead these guys. Unfortunately, to the 7 seed, but I think they can win with Russ. Call me crazy. I think they can win with Russ. I think Coach Ham gonna have a nice plan for us. If it's coming off the bench, if it's starting at point guard, I think you're gonna see a very different role from Westbrook this year. Should hopefully get hit a fucking corner shot though. That's literally all we ask for is hit a corner shot.
I will say, at least some of the like not preseason clips, but like just clips of all season him working out. His shot look a little different too and a little smoother.
It does look.
Hopefully that carries over into the season. But like I said, that's the biggest wild card ever. Who knows?
And we got a great addition in my opinion in Pat Bev. Like he brings for any team Pat Bev is on, he brings that toughness. Like he brings that like you're not finna fuck with us type shit. That's just how Pat Bev is. And so like I feel like okay, say if it's like a cold ass guard on the other team, you can say, "Hey, Pat Bev, go harass him," and Pat Bev gonna harass him like he always do. And then still got Austin Reeves. They got a nice little young core. I mean, Austin Reeves, he's a dog. Kendrick Nunn finally coming back from his injury. Got one from the Warriors. They barely used them for some reason. We gonna use them perfectly fine. I still think they may be like one piece away, maybe like another backup center, or like another guard or somebody. But other than that, I mean,
I think they definitely need a backup center. They went wrong when they let go of JaVale McGee, in my opinion. Like he's a serviceable backup.
He is.
And like, did we say 6 yet?
Nah.
Okay. Well, my 6 was the Suns, but I got the Mavericks at 5, and JaVale. That's a key addition, I think, for them. I think Luka about to ball out and everything. But to touch on your Lakers, so yeah, like 2 years ago they did win a championship. But granted, I'm not saying it's a Mickey Mouse ring, but I'm saying they benefited a lot because you already know in an 82 game season, just straight up, AD's not gonna stay healthy the whole time. COVID hit, they got 3 months of a break to just rest and heal up their bodies. And Bron, he's the GOAT, so he didn't. That's just plus for him. But then you bring a healthy AD to the bubble, and then, I mean, the Clippers choked. I still think the Lakers would have beat them in a series, but they choked. And then you're talking about Pat Beverly. I think Pat Beverly will help, but it's gonna be. I watched the interview the other day with Jared Dudley, and he was talking about how he would literally sit there and watch film with Bron and the team, and he would hold Bron accountable. Like if LeBron messed up on the defensive end, Dudley would be like, "No, run that back." Like We're not finna allow that. Like, you can't, like, I get it. You're Braun. Maybe you take a playoff here or there, but you can't do that 2 plays in a row type shit. And Braun, respected him. I think Beverly's one of them dudes Braun can respect. When he can point out, like, hey, you're not giving us max effort on the defensive end. That's another thing. I think, like, yeah, LeBron, he could get you 30, but just by virtue of, him needing to save some energy, he just take a lot of plays off on the defensive side of the ball. And you can't do that in this NBA. And now that he's older, all these young dudes, they're not scared to go at Braun. Like, a lot of teams now, they'll literally get Braun on them and they'll go at him. Like, Luka will call a screen for Braun's man and go at Braun every time they play them. And he be cooking Braun a little bit. So I think they can be a good team, but it's like they gotta switch some stuff up with that culture. They definitely not the same team they were in 2020 when they won, because they were a great defensive team. There's no defense to be found whatsoever just yet. Maybe Anthony Davis can help, on the back end, Pat Bev in the front court, but who knows? Who knows?
Hold on, I want to touch up on that on LeBron defense. Regular season LeBron and playoffs LeBron
It's different. That's what I'm
too
saying.
different. It's too, because he's more locked in. Like, we've seen it plenty of times. When it comes to defensively, from, like, regular season and playoffs, it's just two different LeBrons. So I think, they get the right matchup. They get the right matchup in the playoffs. I think they can just go on that run.
Bro,
It's a tough out.
I don't think the Lakers can win with Russ coming off the bench, bro.
Bro, no way. Hold up. Joel Embiid got 25 points in this game, basically.
You said, what is yours? 26 and a half?
Yes, bro. You need one more bucket. This game damn near over.
Is he going to the free throw line right now?
I think so. My TV behind. He finna hit 26 if he make it. Oh my God, bro. Come on.
He might get a nice bucket, like, after the...
I need him to get this bucket.
He at the line right now.
Yeah, but this for 26. I still need one more after this. Watch him finish at 26. If he make this. Okay, he made it.
Damn.
Damn.
Hey, but look, I think Westbrook's attitude plays a lot into how the Lakers gonna play, bro. And I don't think they're gonna win if he coming off the bench. I don't think he want to be there if he's coming off the bench. And I think that,
he probably won't.
You know what I'm saying? So I think they got a great core, but I don't think they win without Westbrook.
And B, stop passing it.
And without him,
Tobias. Oh my God.
Tobias really getting them buckets, bro. Whoever bet the over, they got it.
That's tough. What time is time? 40 seconds.
But yeah, no, that 2020 champ, bro. That I don't know, man. I'm always iffy about that one. I don't really.
And see, I hate when y'all.
I don't know, bro.
I'm not iffy about it. It was the best basketball game.
Yeah, it was great basketball.
This
don't
man
get me
Tobias
wrong.
just got a steal for this man.
It's
just
just
ruined
like,
it, bro. Fuck Tobias Harris.
It was a lot of issues that put players out on other teams as well. Like, I don't know, bro. It's just weird. Like, Kobe played a big part in people not being available, and that kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
I definitely understand what y'all saying. But if you got guys like Giannis, Dame Lillard, PG saying, like, this was the toughest season ever, like the toughest playoff to, like, play in, and the Lakers won it. It was the toughest championship ever. So it's like, these guys couldn't see their families for a long ass time. They couldn't see their families for a long ass time.
I'm looking at fucking the game like that because this nigga Joel.
That nigga ended with 26.
Bro. Oh my. First bad beat of the season, of course. Like, you can't make this shit up. And man missed like 3 free throws, 5 3-pointers. Like, it's all right there.
Hey, Cam, I respect it. I just need to see it on the big stage, man. That's all. I just need to see it on the big stage. I need to see the crowd in their ears.
Yeah.
Brian, your son smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? And then he look away like, what?
Yeah, and what you're saying, like, yeah, Braun in the playoffs, of course, is a different mode, but for this team, he can't take that many plays off on the defense side of the ball in the regular season if they want to be, if they don't want to worry about having to play in the play-in or something like that. Like, he gonna have to give a little bit more effort. Like, he can't just be giving up easy points. So they have pieces there to be good, but are they gonna be good? I haven't seen enough right now. I'm rooting for him because I definitely don't want to see Darwin Ham get off to a terrible start with his head coaching career. Because I think
Yes,
he a good coach. But hey, man, they finna tip off. We finna see, man. They gotta go
That
up
was
against
your
the
7,
defending
Cam?
champs.
Huh?
That was your 7? The Lakers, they was your 7?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's my
okay.
7.
Y'all said y'all 6 yet or no?
Yeah,
I think Bryce has.
yeah. I said
Oh,
mine was
okay.
Phoenix. So
Phoenix. Oh, okay.
for all the reasons we already talked about, I think they just fall off this year, but not to the point they don't make the playoffs. But hey, what about you? What's your
Not your
6?
playoff. I got Denver.
I'm high on Denver than y'all. Like very high.
Damn, nigga.
Yeah.
How much higher can they beat than 6?
I got
So
him.
you betting on like that Michael Porter Jr. plays like
Who,
Yeah.
me or Cam?
Kim? Because he said
Yeah,
he's high on
what?
Denver. That got to be Michael Porter Jr. being healthy, which
Well,
Yeah,
in
I got him
Jamal
not playing a lot.
and Jamal Murray. I mean,
I
Jamal
got
Murray makes a
yeah,
big ass difference. Like I don't think
yeah.
y'all notice like how big
No,
of a difference he
yeah.
no,
makes.
he nice for sure. Like it's just like he gonna have to. It's been a minute since he's played too. Like he gonna have to get it back. It's gonna be like I think he'll be fine, but he still got to come back and do it. It's gonna be tough. He sat out for a long time.
Yeah.
So, and like I said,
They got
I don't,
Jokic though. They got the Joker, bro.
they do.
So
They do.
Facts. My 6 seed. This team can definitely like be like top 3, top 4. I just got them at 6 for right now because they still kind of young in a way.
I know who you finna say.
I got the New Orleans Pelicans.
Yeah, and they shouldn't be that. They shouldn't be that.
I got the Pelicans.
We're gonna
I
talk
got the
about them.
Pelicans. They like I said, they most definitely could be like top 3, top 4. I know I've been saying like they're gonna be like a very, very surprise. Like they're gonna be a tough out. Like they'll probably make it to like round 1, round 2, maybe round 3. I mean, depending on it's all about matchups, I feel like. But I think Brandon Ingram finna have a crazy year though.
Hell yeah.
Like
Hell
like
yeah.
I know y'all seen that picture. He
Oh, yeah.
He looked
wasn't
bad, boy.
he wasn't getting no haircuts. He wasn't shaving his beard, lining it up or
He was
nothing.
in the lab
He was in
all
the
summer.
lab. So I think he definitely finna go crazy this year. You add Zion to that. I mean,
A
look at what
lean
Zion,
Zion,
a
boy.
Oh,
lean Zion. So like
Alvarado looked good too, bro.
Alvarado, bro.
And you
So it's
got him at
like,
6. Man.
hey man, these other teams, I feel like it's just a bit more better.
Man,
Mo better.
no. You say you're 6, Chris?
Yeah, I said Denver.
Okay. 5. Who y'all got at 5?
I got the Pelicans.
Mm.
Oh,
But look, I'm gonna tell you why, bro.
you know,
I'ma
he
tell
got
you
me over
why,
here
bro.
feeling bad.
No, because look, I ain't gonna lie. They could have been 4, but I got a bias. And then the top 3, I think those are just given.
Oh, I already know who your bias is at
Exactly.
4.
Exactly.
I'm
So
dead.
the top 3 is just given.
Okay. Well, my 5 I already said, but yeah, I got the Mavericks. I think losing Jalen Brunson isn't as big as I think people are making it out to be.
Yeah, not
Tim
at all.
Hardaway Jr. was out all last year, and he basically can serve the same purpose.
Mhm.
And I mean, besides Giannis, as far as you can't even really. Well, Luka is still young, but I guess like if you want to call Giannis young still, but like as far as young players in the league go, Luka top 2 and arguably number 1. And it was until last year the narrative was, oh, he can't win in the playoffs because he got beat by the Clippers both times he was there. And then last year he got that monkey off his back and took them all. He carried them to the Western Conference Final.
That's
Jalen Brunson
crazy.
was hooping too. I'll give him his props. But I think
Mhm.
Luka just takes over this year. And I know people have been saying for the past couple years, oh, he should get MVP. But I think this year, especially after hooping on the FIBA circuit, not even taking a break for real, I think that boy Luka about to kill the league. And I got them at 5, but I could see them being higher if Luka do what I think he do. He might have an MVP season for real this year. I'm high on the Mavericks. I think the pickup with Christian Wood was a nice addition, even though a lot of people don't like him because of what they seen on the Rockets. But the Rockets didn't have any players that suit Christian Wood play style. Luka is perfect for Christian Wood. They can pick and pop all day, and Luka gonna find him. So I
Yep.
think that's gonna be a nice little duo. Like I said, they got a nice bench. JaVale McGee off the bench, nice big. Still got Reggie Bullock. Like they got shooters everywhere, and that's all Luka need. So I I think Luka is that guy. And this year, I mean, people already know, but I think he puts a stamp on it for real. So I got them at 5.
You got 5, Cam.
Got the Golden State Warriors, man.
Wow.
Yep. Yep.
You are a hater.
Yep.
Wow, that's
Yep.
crazy.
Look, yeah. Look, yeah. They
That's
finally got
crazy.
Wiseman, but how big of a difference he gonna really make?
Bro, they don't need him. They just
uh,
won without him.
like I said, they had a cupcake, easy route to the fucking finals. Easy route to the finals. But like I said, yeah, they got Steph. Whatever. Steph gonna be Steph. Clay. I mean, I gotta see it from Clay. I don't.
They didn't need him though.
For last year.
Yeah, they didn't need him.
Like I said, they had a cupcake easy route.
I'm just saying, Clay not really a factor because they
Okay,
don't
so
really
define
need him.
cupcake, because if that's cupcake what they had, I'm not even knocking your Lakers. What was the Lakers' road to the finals in the bubble? The Blazers would have hurt Damian Lillard.
Okay, who else?
The Rockets with Russell Westbrook, who couldn't shoot and he was injured.
But I mean, y'all was so big on the James Harden and that Rockets.
They
felt like that Rockets team could.
I thought they could have, and then Russell
Everybody thought
Westbrook
they
pulled his
could.
hamstring halfway through the bubble.
Still had Harden, still had PJ. I mean, they still had a solid team. They was deep that year.
Okay, Memphis was a solid team last year.
Ja Morant
Y'all got hurt at the
played.
end of the series.
No,
like, the
stop
series
it.
was already over when he got hurt.
He was hurt. He was hurt before this series. He was playing hurt. Was he not?
Oh,
he was playing hurt. And then they played a Mavericks team with just Luka.
Yeah, I'll say that. But I mean,
and then they played a young Celtics team.
What did you want him to do? Luka, the one who dogged the Suns. The Suns would probably have been better comp for them, but the Suns, as you see, they always choke.
It was just cupcake. Like that was one of the weakest route to the finals I've ever done seen. But let me go back to this, man. I just think the whole Draymond and Jordan Poole thing is gonna linger with that team for like pretty much the whole season, or like at least to like All-Star break or something like that. Everybody big on Jordan Poole. I mean, Jordan Poole, he cool. He a great player, but he only had one good year. So like, I also got to see that over again. See if that wasn't a fluke. Because I mean, it could easily be a fluke. I mean, we've seen it plenty of time. It could easily be a fluke. So
that's crazy because you can just tell as he's saying this, he's just making himself believe. Like, yeah,
no, not at all. Like this team,
it could be.
This team not even really that deep. It's not deep at all.
Bro.
What bench players do they have?
You know what? You said Draymond and that problem could linger. You know what solves problems? Winning solves everything, and they will be winning because this honestly might be the scariest Warriors team we see because you're about to get a stress-free Steph Curry. What more does he have to prove? He can play with no care in the world.
Stress-free? He got this shit linking around.
He's already solidified. He got his finals MVP. That was the only thing plaguing him. He got that. That monkey is off his back.
As a player, yes, but as a team, there's no stress. It's no stress-free as a team.
You think they really care about that though, Cam? For real?
Yes.
These niggas finna put on fat ass rocks on their fingers right now.
Yeah, because they just won.
And then get this dub. Clear. They finna win tonight. It's gonna happen. They finna go to the club.
Draymond's not
forget all this ever happened.
Draymond is not happy, bro.
They don't care, bro. Draymond don't gotta be happy. He never happy. He an angry man.
Cool.
That's how he plays.
They'll get their fifth ring and then call it quits.
And everybody paid. Andrew finna go crazy.
We gonna see. We gonna see. But I don't see him getting no. I don't see him getting no.
So who you got winning this game right now?
Lakers for sure.
Why you ain't bet them ML?
Because that +7, I mean,
nah.
No, for betting, obviously the +7 would be better.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But nah, man. Okay.
We're gonna see.
Okay, we'll move on to 4. I'm pretty sure me and Chris got the same 4 because his bias comments. So I'm pretty sure I know. You got the Grizzlies. Yeah, I got the Grizzlies. I think people are expecting them to be like oh, they so good and cold, like they gonna be first this year without a doubt. But now
He'll be all right.
I think they're gonna go through their fair share of bumps this year because last year they was
Mm-hmm.
the team looking up, so nobody was necessarily taking them serious.
Mm-hmm.
And this year, now like people know like they about to get people's best shots, and I like it. I like what they do. They talk they smack on social media. Ja be doing this thing, but they be backing it up. But
Mm-hmm.
all season, everybody's seen that and seen all the mess he be talking. So he gonna get people's
Yeah.
best shots. So I
Yeah.
think
Target.
yeah. So I think they finished fourth. I don't know how long Jared Jackson's out, but that'll probably hurt them a little bit while he's out. I think a healthy Dylan Brooks will be good for them. They did lose a key piece, I think, off their bench, Melton, who's now with the Sixers.
Melton. Yeah.
I thought they
Yeah.
should have kept him. He was a solid backup point guard. He came in and did really good for them. But
They got
yeah,
Danny Green now, though, huh?
hey, Danny
They got Danny
Green,
Green. There
he
you go.
might not be the best player, but
Just need a suitor.
wherever he goes, the team usually got a deep playoff run, if not a trip to the final. So we'll see. I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen, but yeah, I got him at 4, man. Who
Nah,
you
go
got
ahead
at
and
4,
say it.
Kale?
Oh, I got the Mavs at 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Mavs at 4. They added some nice pieces in JaVale and Christian Wood. I feel like we didn't really see the best version of Christian Wood in the Rockets because I feel like he didn't really want to be there anymore because that was a losing team. But I mean, going to like a better team, a better roster, I feel like he gonna really show out this year. I think him and Luka they're gonna be a problem this year. So I'm finally a big Luka fan. I wasn't really big on him, when coming out, but he
Bro, why did Dallas draft him? He sucks. He gonna be a bust. What is you talking about?
That slow ass white boy be hooping, boy. He
That boy be hooping.
be balling, man. So I mean, also losing Brunson, I don't think it's gonna be that much of a difference because he's pretty much kind of inconsistent. And I feel like they don't really kind of need him because you still got Tim Hardaway. He'll score, he'll shooter. So Brunson, they're not gonna really miss nothing out of Brunson.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not mad at that pick. I don't know. Like I said, if Luka has a year, I think they could be higher than 5. But for now, I'm gonna place him there at 5. But for my 3, man, y'all had them too low. Like y'all better buy the stock now. Pelicans, boy, they about to put the league on notice. I think they honestly could possibly finish second. But yes, bro. They got
behind. They're gonna be in front of Luka or the Clippers or the Warriors.
You'll see. Well, that's what I'm saying. I put them at 3 because I don't have them above the top 2. But for reasons I'll get into in a couple minutes, you'll see why I think they could potentially be number 2. But yeah, this team is loaded. Like they literally have every position. They got CJ McCollum, which he don't even gotta be like CJ McCollum. The problem I think in Portland, he had to be the number 2 guy. His game is good, but he's not a number 2 guy in today's NBA. But as a solid 3, he one of the best number 3 guys in the league, I feel like. Brandon Ingram, his time is like, as y'all said, like he's been just growing and growing every year. Finally, the game is starting to slow down for him. He's probably gonna have an MVP caliber year. Zion, if he can stay healthy. Jonas, I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. Valanciunas, solid big.
Yeah,
solid
definitely.
bench. They got some nice draft picks this year. Jackson Hayes off the bench. Alvarado off the bench. Herbert Jones, a sniper. They drafted some other rookie who's also a sniper. Like this team,
Trey Murphy.
They got dogs everywhere. And last year was just a sneak peek, I think, in that Sun series. I think that gave them a lot of confidence, and they finna hit the ground running this year. I think they're gonna ball out. And honestly, it sucks because I don't know if they can beat the top 2 teams because they'll have to face either one of them in the divisional, most likely, the second round if they get third. But they be my dark horse to make it to the Western Conference Finals because they got talent everywhere. And the league ain't even seen Zion in a year. But don't forget, when Zion first came in the league healthy, he was doing some historic shit that we hadn't seen since
records.
And now he's even more in shape and more cut. And he's this year that he had to sit out with injury, he probably learned a lot about the game from just watching. They're
Mhm.
about to be scary. I'm all in on the Pelicans. I think they're gonna be one of the best teams in the NBA this year.
I respect it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I respect it. Like I said, if I didn't have my bias, they would probably be 4. They're not gonna be my 3 though, because my 3 is the Mavericks. All y'all points y'all made earlier, like, bro, they're a top 3 team, bro. Luka is definitely honed in for an MVP season. I wouldn't be surprised if he got it. Christian Wood, I think he's a great addition. Like y'all said, I think they'll mesh very well. I don't think Luka really needs a number 2 guy. He just needs pieces that can help him round out his game. So, like you said, the pick and pop. Christian Wood also does pick and roll. He can spread the floor very well. I don't think he likes Houston because he left Detroit and then he went to another young team who was younger, right? And then he was damn near the leader in Houston. Like, I was looking at Christian Wood like he the one that's gonna score. Like, I don't think he was only putting like 23 points sometimes when I was watching the game. Like, a leader can't do that. So now he gets to work with somebody that's gonna help him, grow his game as well. And then on top of that, Luka did it all by himself last year. Now he do got his number 2 man back. He got Tim back. I think that's gonna make a big difference. I think he really can. I don't know who gonna be in the Western Conference Finals, bro. I think I
It's gonna
think
be tough to rule
yeah,
them out because
yeah,
Luke is the
yeah.
best player. Like, really, I mean, everybody's got their best players on their team, but 9 times out of 10, any matchup, Luke is the best player on the court at this point in
Yeah,
his career.
yeah.
And when you got the best player on the court in basketball, that sometimes is all the difference, and that's what you saw last year. So, I definitely not mad at it. I just think the Pelicans have a deeper team as of right now, but
That's fair. That's fair.
Luka could definitely end that tiebreaker just by being himself. So honestly, that would be a nice series. Like that series probably goes
Damn.
7. I'm not gonna hold you, but
I don't know, because I don't think nobody who on the Mavericks gonna stop Zion, bro. Or maybe you don't
gotta stop
focus
him
on
by
stopping
committee.
Zion. Maybe
Yeah,
you focus on stopping like Brandon Ingram or something and CJ.
yeah. So who you got at 3, Kim?
My third, I got the Grizz, man. Got the Grizz.
Respect it.
Yeah, man, they surprised everybody last year. They should definitely surprised everybody last year. Ja, he just needs 2 guys to take them to the next level. That's Dylan Brooks, that's Desmond Bain. If these 2 guys can take them to the next level, I mean they can beat anybody in the West. They can beat anybody in the East. They're just that good. So it's just simple as that. Ja gonna hoop. He always gonna hoop. Steven Adams, shit. That
The
boy, that's a
the
strong
POTUS
man.
screen setter in the league.
Bro.
That's a strong boy. They still got Jaren Jackson. So I mean, this team is good, man. This team is cold. Like I said though, those 2 guys gotta take them to the next level.
I
They can
think
take them
Dylan
to the next
Brooks
level.
can. He just wasn't healthy last year. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I like Dylan Brooks. 2 years ago, he
Mm-hmm.
started balling in the playoffs, and he was
Yep.
really doing his thing. And then last year, he was just so banged up, he never really got into a rhythm. But I think he definitely has the ability to. Desmond Bain, he's definitely like people call him a shooter, but he does everything
He does
pretty
it
Does
all.
good.
everything, yeah.
So yeah, no, they definitely got the pieces. I just want to see them now since they have the target on their back. I want to see how they respond to that instead of they the hunted. They were the hunter last
They
year.
look like they're inviting it, bro. We gonna
Oh
get
yeah,
that
they is. That's
Christmas
what I'm
game
saying. That's why
special,
it's
bro.
gonna
I
be
can't wait for that.
interesting. I like this new era. Like these young cats be on social media. Yeah, talk
They
your
be on
shit
social media
right after the
talking.
game. Like as soon as you get to the locker room, hit send tweet. Like don't hold nothing back. I fuck with it. So yeah, I rock with a pick. My number 2, and this is why I think the Pelicans maybe could slide into number 2. I got the Warriors. They in chill mode. Like they don't have to push for the first seed. Because when it comes playoff time,
They gonna play.
there's not a team in the NBA that can beat them in a 7-game series. I think. Like it just is what it is. Those threes just become too much. They are the modern day Spurs, and it's even elevated because they shoot threes at that much of a higher clip. Last year after they won, Poole said when they pouring the champagne, him and Wiz, we finna get paid. They got paid. I
They
think
got
they gonna
paid.
ball out. These young guys probably gonna get a lot more burn this year. They gonna ball out. Kuminga, you saying Wiseman don't matter? The last time we seen Wiseman, all he had on the floor was Draymond, because Steph was hurt and Clay was hurt. So we didn't even really get to see what he could be, because the floor was all packed in the paint because they didn't have no shooters at that point. You get him a healthy Warriors, and then you put Wiseman into this lineup. Once he gets his feet under him, it's gonna be a scary sight. It's just gonna be like Draymond said, what was it, like a week or two ago? It's kind of just hard getting up for some games. Like, oh, we got the Kings tonight. Like how can I bring myself to like get up for this game on a random Tuesday night and we playing the sorry ass Sacramento Kings? Like that might be why they don't get a first or second seed. But come playoff time, you know what the deal is. Whether it's a fluke or a cinder or an easy cupcake run through the playoffs, you know you don't want to see the Warriors in the playoff series.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that's my number 2, man. Who want to go next?
I got the Clippers at number 2. I got the Clippers, but I'm betting on like a fantasy type stuff. Like obviously we ain't seen the Clippers healthy and I don't know how long, whenever. But I like Paul George. I've always been a Paul George fan since he was on the Pacers. I think Kawhi gonna come back and he's Kawhi. He seems pretty consistent. Boy man gets paid, so he gonna be all right. I got the Clippers at 2, bro. I think it's a long run, but they have a nice they did pretty well last year without Kawhi, and I think Paul George learned how to step up and be a leader on the team. I think they're gonna easily that 2 duo, the Kawhi and Paul George. I think they can both average 30 points a game. I think that's given for both of them. And then they got Terrence Mann. I like Terrence Mann. I like Reggie Jackson. I like Zubac. So they have a nice starting lineup. I don't think it'd be crazy to see them give some of these teams a run for their money because defense wins games in my opinion. So that's why I got it too.
Yeah, I like it. Who you got a 2, Cam? I'm interested to see now who your top 2 is.
Who I got at 2, and y'all sleeping on this team for some reason. I got the Denver Nuggets.
Damn, nigga.
Y'all completely, I mean, y'all must have forgot when healthy what these guys can do. I mean, it wasn't too long ago when they was top 3, but I mean they added some pieces like KCP, added Ish Smith. I mean, this bench is pretty deep now. Like I said, getting Jamal Murray back. Hopefully MPJ can stay healthy this year. If he stay healthy this year, I mean, shit.
That's why I don't think I don't see him stay healthy because he never does.
But even without him, they still gonna be like a top 3 team. I feel like so.
Oh no.
Still got Aaron Gordon, Bones Highland.
Aaron Gordon not good to me.
Aaron Gordon, bro.
Aaron Gordon be hitting some shots, bro.
You could have said anybody else. I would have been like, okay.
He be hitting shots.
But
like threes, like he be hitting open threes when he open.
He was definitely trash last year versus the Warriors in that series. Like he was part of the reason they was losing.
I don't know about 2, Cam. I give you like 4.
I
get the upside, yeah. In a perfect world, I just don't see it being a perfect world for them.
It's only predictions. We'll see though. Only prediction.
Y'all want to put money on who got the closest by the end of the season?
I'm dead. Yeah, we could throw some ball.
I think it's gonna be me.
Okay.
Who are you?
Okay, well, I got the Clippers. I think
they did the Clippers at 1.
Yeah, they put together a nice roster while Kawhi and PG was out, and now they're bringing them back.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they got the best coach in the league in Tyronn Lue. Like,
oh yeah,
people don't want to give him his credit. Like, oh, he only won a ring because he had LeBron. Like, no, Tyronn Lue can coach. Like, he's had the Clippers competitive this whole time, and they haven't had their star players. And granted, yeah, they lost in the play-in last year, but I mean, I didn't think they were gonna get that far. But that's just a testament to Tyronn Lue and getting that team to hoop. And they still got Reggie Jackson, who's now, I don't know if him or John Wall gonna come off the bench or they'll try to play them both at the same time. They got Covington, who you can throw Covington on the team's best player and be like, just try to slow them down. So now you don't have to have Kawhi or Paul George guard one of the team's best players and wear their legs down. Zubac is a very serviceable big. Like I said, Reggie Jackson can hoop. Who knows what we'll get with John Wall? He looks, decent. I don't expect the same John Wall, but he doesn't have to be that for them. Still got Nicholas Batum, like Kennard, knockdown shooter.
Kennard, I forgot about Kennard. Oh yeah.
I think they can do it, but I mean, they have to do it this year. It's really now or never for them. Like we've been talking about it for 3 years now. Granted, they haven't always been healthy, but they have the team now to do it, and I think they'll be focused and solid throughout the year. The only way I don't see them getting first is if they start, doing load management days. But then the NBA kind of outlaw some of that, so they can't do it.
Yeah, you got to show up and play for your fans, man.
Yeah, so I mean, I think they'll be all right. So that's why I got number one.
I respect it.
I'm assuming you got the Warriors at 1.
Absolutely. Absolutely, I got the Warriors at 1. I think it's crazy that they wouldn't be 1. I'm gonna say it's crazy that they wouldn't be 1 because I think that they don't. I think their heads are big, and like I think having a big head could be your downfall. But I think for them, it makes them go into the game and play so seamlessly. Like they're at a point where I don't think they believe they even have to try.
That's what I'm saying. You about to get the best Steph Curry ever. Like
exactly. And it seems like they don't even have to try. Like they think they don't have to try, but you watch, you be like, man, these niggas don't even have to try for real. Because they don't, bro. Like they just play whatever motion that they do that they've been doing for the past 8 years that nobody can figure out. They just do that. And it works every single time. And now they have more pieces. They got Poole. They got Wiseman. Moody look nice. Kuminga look nice. They have a decent bench. They have a great starting lineup. I don't think the hoorah, whatever, with Draymond Green and Jordan Poole going to cause an issue, man. You can't tell me you ain't never fought with your teammates before.
Yeah, I ain't saying but not a haymaker.
I ain't saying you punched them like that on camera, but like it get heated in practice because you just two passionate guys passionate about whatever they passionate about, whether it be money or the game. Either way, you're gonna play to prove either point. I think they easily walk themselves into a number 1 seed. They could be at 2. I could see them fight. It's hard to choose a 1 and a 2, but I think for them it's pretty easy. Because even to say to your point with the Kings, waking up to play the Kings, like you don't even have to try to play the Kings. You're gonna win anyways. And then when you get them big games like Memphis or the Clippers or the Mavericks, now you locked in. So you really gonna try to win. I don't know. I think they can easily get 1.
They could. I just don't think like you said, their head is so big.
Yeah.
They know they don't have to get the number 1 seed because they didn't. The last 2 times they've been to the finals, they haven't been the 1 seed. And I think that last year with KD, they were like maybe the 3rd or 4th seed that year. Like they know when it comes playoff time, okay, it's time to buckle down a hoop. But as for the regular season, as long as they can stay healthy, they'll just be cruising. And like Clay, he's back. He didn't have to do rehab this offseason. He just got to train. Jordan Poole, I think he just takes another step forward, gets his bag. I don't think that was a fluke. Like Jordan Poole can hoop straight up. Like it is what it is.
Why don't you like Jordan Poole, Cam? What's wrong with you?
The only problem I see spawning from that incident with Draymond is that Draymond will be gone at the end of the year. But they're still gonna handle business in between the lines right now. It just means Draymond not gonna get paid, and that gave them the solidified reason to say we don't want to pay you because you're too much of a problem. Because that can't be happening. But as far as what goes on
this year, the downfall.
They'll be all right.
Downfall?
Draymond has moments like this every year. This one was just worse, and it happened before the season. They'll be all right.
And on camera.
Draymond brings the toughest to that team. Draymond off that team, you're not scared of fucking Warriors.
Yeah, I know, but he gonna be there this year.
Even then, like,
so look. Draymond off that game. Draymond off that team, y'all scared of Warriors. It obviously would never happen. Because I'm trying to think about what's a player that could replace Draymond if you could just snap your fingers.
You can't replace Draymond.
So you can't put PJ Tucker where he at?
No.
You can't because like the thing about it is Draymond excels in this system because he's learned it. You don't think there's any other person in the league that could learn this system and excel in it enough to win with them still?
He is the system.
Yeah, no, I
he's
agree.
in the center of the system.
He is the system.
No, he
No,
is.
he's in the center of the system.
I agree with the both of y'all. Like, yes, Draymond is the system. Yes, the Warriors will win. This is just gonna be the last year they win. I think they walk it off. They go back to back. Honestly, if they do win it again this year, I know they don't want to pay Draymond, but maybe Draymond says, "Hey, for this one next year, I take a pay cut so we can try to get the three-peat we never got."
He ain't
But
doing that.
as far as the team, yeah, he definitely makes them run because he can't shoot, so he's always looking to pass the ball, and they just run off of him. And he is their energy, like he brings the toughness to them. So they'll definitely be off when they lose him. But as for this year, I'm calling right now, the Warriors will go back to back. I don't think anybody in the league gonna be able to stop them in a 7-game series. Maybe the Bucks if they're healthy and
It's
Chris
a good-
Middleton comes back okay. Because
It's a
I don't know
couple
if they will
teams
have a
in-
problem with. I don't know if they'll be able to stop Giannis. But anybody else, give me the Warriors all day.
There's a couple teams in the East that can
That can knock down the Warriors.
in 7 games. I think so.
You say a couple?
Couple.
Yeah, I'll give it. I can do a couple. I could probably do a few.
Yeah, I was saying like, I could
probably
do.
I could probably
I could
do
do
a few. But it's gonna be some nitty-gritty basketball. Though.
Oh,
it ain't
for
gonna be
sure.
no cakewalks. Feel me? Like it's gonna be some tight games every game if that was the case. They got Lonnie Walker starting.
Yeah.
That's another dog y'all sleep on, man.
My TV behind my.
That's another dog.
Hey, no,
Bro,
I ain't
don't
sleep on Lonnie Walker.
Lonnie
Walker's
Walker,
nice.
dog, bro.
He
Don't
could,
sleep.
but I'm
Honestly.
saying he not gonna
He
be
ain't
the
all
difference
that.
maker.
Yeah, he
I
ain't
mean,
all that.
you can throw him on like Steph and let him run around with Steph or some shit, or like Clay or somebody. Let that nigga just run around. I didn't mean he's anywhere, but just let him run around. But nah, man.
Wait, Pat Bev starting too.
My
Oh, they are starting to?
Yeah, they starting Pat Bev
That's
and
gonna be
Russ.
interesting.
Yeah.
my first seed, man. I got the Clippers, man. For every reason Bryce said, man.
I respect it.
You know, remember we was talking about the All-Star tiers and the Superstar tiers, and y'all wasn't really giving Kawhi his
Nah,
respect.
I give
Wait,
him
what?
respect. I give
No,
him
no,
Chris,
wait,
you-
wait.
no,
Wait, don't do
you
that. Don't do
said-
that. Don't do
you
that.
said-
Don't
you
do
said-
that, bro, because you remember why I said what I said. You remember that. You remember why I said what I said. I said he needs to come back and show everybody that. I didn't say he never was or he wasn't. It's just like in the public's eyes, he probably not the top tier right now. That first game we see, obviously we're going to be reminded very quickly that he's still up there. Like I say, he's Kawhi, bro. He's consistent. So I don't doubt that he'll be back in that tier. But I don't think
Oh
he
yeah,
at the bottom of the
get
second.
started
either.
early. I'm sorry,
Stop
man.
it.
My bad.
I
He
need
just-
this one. I need
Oh,
this one.
he just pulled a tendon in his thigh doing that.
Stop, bro.
Come on,
Literally,
Knock on wood.
I can win about
Look at his
240
knees.
if AT go off because PJ Tucker got the 5th rebound. I just need AD right now, and I guess a Curry bucket. That's it for this
Hey,
prize. picks.
LeBron running, man.
Ooh, yeah.
What the heck? What?
Pat
That's
Bev.
what we doing?
Yeah, Pat Bev gonna take
That's
some crazy
a new
shots.
NBA.
Hell
Yeah.
no.
He was doing that last year though. Like he was
Uh-oh.
making some wild shots.
There go Clay, looking like an overall 83. That's what he is on 2K right now, 83. Well deserved.
Okay, we gotta get into this Eastern Conference because I want to hear what Eastern Conference teams that y'all can name a few that can
I ain't
beat
gonna
the
lie,
Warriors.
My 10 is like I ain't even really have a 10, bro. I ain't gonna
Y'all
lie.
don't got a 10 or 9, but
I put a 10.
I got a
but,
10
like, I
with a
just put it
caveat
there.
because I don't know. Like they said, it's not serious and he'll come back, but I don't know. I got Detroit at 10. I think
Damn.
if Marvin Bagley come back, Detroit's nice. They got some
Yeah, I
nice
know.
young
Yeah, I
talent.
know. That's what I said.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Oh, y'all got them higher?
Yeah.
I think the East deep. Maybe the team I put in front of them, they could be better than them because I really don't know how they gonna play this year. But do y'all have Charlotte on your list?
I got Charlotte at 10.
Oh no, half their team finna be in prison.
I know. That's
can't-
why. That's why I just put. But also LaMelo. Well, I don't know if LaMelo gonna be back.
he out 1 to 2 weeks. He'll be back.
Yeah,
but like
see. So I don't know how they're gonna start off.
Honestly,
but I do got Charlotte at 10.
when I was making this list and I left them off, I was thinking like, man, if Charlotte tanks and it gets Wembanyama with LaMelo, boy,
That'd be
Maybe they going to
crazy.
jail on purpose, bro.
Come on.
They say
It's
look,
out of our control. It's
they
out of
said
our
if the
control.
Hornets get him, Wembanyama finna start dealing drugs. So who
Oh
knows?
God.
But
Hey, I don't know
yeah,
what's going on in
man.
North Carolina.
And feed AD. Man, Russ, you gotta give him a better pass, bro.
That nigga Boot Night was in the Ville, I guess.
But
Yeah, no, I got Charlotte at 10, bro.
okay, well, yeah, I got to try. I think they ready to compete. I don't know if they're ready to make a leap above that as far as the East goes this year, but I think they solid. They could definitely be better than that. They could be worse. Who knows? But I think they got some nice young talent. So
That boy K was looking rusty too, or dusty too. He had his
K gonna be
beard
all
and
right.
stuff growing out. Yeah, he
Yeah,
gonna be
K
nice.
gonna be all
And
right.
then they got Jaden Ivey and they got Duran, the center. But they gonna be all right.
So who you got at 10, Kale?
Sorry.
Oh, there we go. Russell Westbrook turn.
10. If I had to choose, gun to my head, probably like
Shit, you dead.
probably like fucking the Raptors, maybe? I don't know, Raptors.
Nah, I got them
Damn.
higher. Yeah.
Yeah, I got them higher than that.
I don't
It's
even
all right.
got,
Just let it go.
bro.
Just let it go.
It's so. I mean, like the East is so deep though, so it's like I don't know.
And if
That's
we're gonna
fair.
settle for contested threes, swing it to AD. Like, eh,
Ooh, Draymond struggling.
yeah. See, I didn't expect him to be good shooting wise.
Uh-oh. Sidestep Braun. Nah. No call. Good no call.
Looney starting trash ass.
Looney's so like ugly playing
He's so,
basketball to me, bro.
he's so
I don't know who pissed
he
me off
ugly
more, him
dude.
or Rudy. But shit.
Yeah.
Bryce, I got Detroit at 9.
Oh, okay, I got Chicago at 9.
Damn.
I got
They
the
don't
Knicks
got
at 8.
Lonzo, and they probably
Bro,
won't have him.
I don't even have Chicago on my list.
Oh,
I
see, yeah, I
I
can see
don't
them
even.
falling off too. But with Levine and DeRozan, I couldn't completely just take them out. I think they'll still ball out. It's just who's gonna step up and be point guard for them, for real, for real. But I think once let me pull up the roster.
Maybe they could be 10.
I got the Knicks at 9.
The Knicks, you being nice. They not even on my stuff. They ain't even draft nobody, right?
No.
Yeah, they just got Jalen Brunson.
Yeah,
And
no.
Julius Randle not gonna change. He gonna be the same.
Yeah,
Bro,
he don't
Julius
even like
Randle,
them fans down there.
Julius Randle is literally Draymond Green if Draymond had a bag.
Hey,
But he
RJ
shoot
Barrett
like
might have a
so.
nice little year though.
They got that's what I was gonna say. Chicago picked up Goran Dragic. Like he not
Yeah, he's
great, but
done.
he's a serviceable point guard. I think it'll be good for them to have a point guard with
I,
Lonzo
I
out.
I know you seen Chicago tweet that highlight reel of Goran when they picked him up, and it was all his son's highlights back when he was young. It was like you're not getting that. You're not getting that guy,
I
bro.
mean, he was a solid PG when the Heat made they
He
run
was
in the
nice.
bubble.
Yeah, he was nice with the Heat. He was nice with the Heat. He
But
ain't getting that
I
good.
think he can do enough for them to make the play in the East. I don't see them falling off that bad, but yeah, whatever they trainer did with Lonzo, I don't know, but they messed up big
Yeah.
time. And Lonzo probably won't ever be healthy to play in the NBA at this point.
He said
Like,
it hurt when he walk up the stairs.
Yeah.
Every day. Like this is affecting his life. Who you said you had at 9, Kale?
The Knicks.
Oh yeah.
We are the New York Knicks.
Bing
Yeah.
bong.
Go New York, go New York, go.
Skate past these picks. Goddamn, these niggas suck. Oh, Jesus.
At 8, I got Toronto.
I got Toronto too. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, I think they still a solid team. Siakam be hooping. Rookie of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Van Fleet obviously still gonna get his. Anunoby, he's pretty decent. Like they a decent team. They'll be competitive.
Yeah, they got nice people. They still got Gary Trent Jr.
Oh yeah, he's a bucket.
Boucher. They got a lot of length. What?
Bro, man, I'm gonna need AD to get cooking here. Come on, bro.
Oh my god. Nah, at 8, I got the Pistons, man. Got the Pistons in 8.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool.
nice little young core, man. Like you said, if Bagley finally gets going, he gonna be a problem because he's supposed to when he got drafted, he's supposed to be the next big thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so like if he finally, live up to the hype, I mean, this Jay Ivy, Cade, oof,
They
oof,
gonna be young and fast.
oof. Tell me about it, bro. Tell me
They're gonna be
about it.
young and fast.
Push that ball up the court. Get easy buckets. But, yeah, man. I could see them being 8. Like I said though, because Marvin Bagley, unfortunately, like what was that? Was that like the first play of the preseason or something? Where he literally just slipped and like almost tore his ACL.
Stupid ass nigga, bro.
Yeah, like they said it wasn't like anything serious, but he'll be out quite a bit of time healing from that. So I don't know like what the exact diagnosis is, but I'm just glad he didn't tear it. So he still has an opportunity to play. But if he plays, yeah, I can see them making the play in easily. So I'm with that behind 8. Number 7 team, I've been waiting to talk about Atlanta, bro. I do not like. I hate the hype that they're getting. Like DeJounte Murray, a good player, but like they not finna make that much noise in the East that people think they are. That run they had 2 years ago to the Eastern Conference Finals, that was a fluke. Like they not getting back there, especially with the way the Eastern Conference is set up right now. Like DeJounte Murray, he dang near the same player Trae Young is, except he can't shoot as well.
Yeah.
Like he gonna create and rebound and pass the ball, get assists. So unless Trae Young gonna be a spot up shooter now, because they both ball dominant, like they need the ball in their hand to create,
Mm-hmm.
do they do? I don't see them being that great.
That's a
But
good point about them being ball dominant.
yeah, and they gave up Kevin Herter, who I think was a solid piece for them.
Hell yeah.
Bogdanovich is, I think he's on the IR right now, so he's not playing right away. John Collins is cool, but like unless he just became a consistent shooter over this all season, he's still not gonna help get them over the hump.
They got
Capella,
Clint. He hurt right now.
Clint. I mean, Clint is good, but you know what you're gonna get from Clint: pick and roll,
Yeah.
lobs, and rebounds. That's about it, and block
Yeah.
shots. But that could easily be off a game or there, and that's not gonna cut it in a playoff series, man. I don't believe in the ATL hype when they signed DeJounte and everybody like, ooh, like they serious, they for real now. No, they're not.
He
And
was mostly hyped just because DeJounte did that video with Banchero. That's all it was.
yeah, and then I forgot to say for the Pistons, they got Bogdanovich from Utah. That's where he went. I think I said that the last
Yeah,
episode.
yeah.
That's a solid veteran pickup. K gonna be feeding
Mhm.
him. That's gonna be buckets. So yeah. I
Shoot.
don't,
I think maybe we sharing notes or something, bro. Cause I got the Hawks as I don't know how or why. It's like I don't know. This is weird. But yeah, I got the Hawks at 7 for all the same reasons. When I made my list, I went from the best to the worst. And so I was literally just going through like, well, I think they'll win more than them, and they'll win more than them. So honestly, I feel like Toronto could really win more than the Hawks. I could change them and make the Hawks 8 and Toronto 7. But yeah, for all the reasons you stated, Hawks at 7 for sure.
Same. Hawks
Same.
at 7.
Okay.
Hawks at 7.
Lock
That
of the
shit
year.
kinda-
Atlanta Hawks finished 7th place.
Oh me, what's the
That's
odds on
wild.
that?
We had
What's the
Hawks.
odds on that?
Yeah, man. But yeah, and I think I saw this coming low key because we all been talking about that in the group chat ever since that trade happened. Like, bruh, I don't believe in the Hawks, and neither do I. Like, no, I don't see it. DeJounte is a solid player, but it wasn't like they were missing a piece, and he's the one who's like, oh, this is the missing piece we're looking
Exactly.
for. Yeah, they'll be competitive, but even if they do finish higher than 7th seed, I don't see them making it out the first round.
Yeah.
Because all the
I don't
teams I
either.
have ahead of them will beat them in a 7-game series if they're
And
fully
then
healthy, without a doubt.
name two people off their bench.
Can't.
Exactly.
Do they still got Solomon Hill? Well, actually, I can name two. they got the two Holiday brothers, Aaron and I can't think of the other one name.
Justin?
Yeah, Justin, Aaron
Talking
Justin
about the
Holiday.
Hawks?
Yeah, they got both of them.
I mean, they got some nice young core like AJ Griffin.
I'm just saying, like on the bench, like these aren't players that's gonna help you win a 7-game series.
No, definitely not.
Do they still have what's his name? Cam
Oh
Reddish?
No, they traded
no,
him,
yeah,
bro.
they traded him.
He's on the Knicks.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, so yeah, no. Like I really can't name they bench for real. And yeah, you gonna need a bench to make a playoff run.
Yep.
But
So
yeah.
I picked up Cam Reddish in fantasy. I said I'll just grab him.
And at 6 though, maybe y'all find fault with this one, but I think they kind of take a step back this year. I think Miami finishes at 6.
I got Miami too.
I got Miami. Damn. What the fuck? What the hell? Wow.
I got Miami too.
Okay, well then they gonna think we shared those for real then, like we
We
said.
not, bro. We just know what we talking about. I think the other
The
teams
complete
above them
opposite
got
happens
better.
this season.
And that's
Bro, that'd
how
be
like
crazy.
this is how like deep the East is because Miami is at 6.
Yeah,
That's
the
kind
other
of
team
crazy.
the other
Yeah.
team just got better, bro. I don't think Miami got worse. I think the other team just got better.
Yeah, like
Facts.
I think losing PJ really hurt them. PJ was an
Mhm.
anchor on that defensive end. Bam is good, but I don't know if he'll ever be necessarily great. Jimmy is like great in certain moments, but he's
Yeah,
not like what do y'all want to call it? Tears like superstar,
he's an
all-star.
all-star, bro.
Well, what
Superstar is like the
the
main.
main superstar? Well,
You
yeah,
got then
okay,
you
so
got
yeah, he's an
all-star.
all-star. Yeah, he's not a
Then you just got
superstar to
star.
me. Then Duncan Robinson, even if they do play him in the regular season, they can't play him come playoff time because it's automatic.
can't play
Whoever on
defense.
Duncan, ISO like straight up, and so they put him on the bench. Tyler Hero, I don't understand the 2-year, $130 million
That's
contract.
crazy.
Yeah, I think, the East is loaded, so I don't even think they can finish top 5.
They be banking on their defense,
Terrible.
but
They do got some good defense, and it's a great culture there. But like you said, I just think the East is too loaded for all that.
Yeah, they can't score. They can't score efficiently
Was
like
that
these other
Poole?
teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't look at the TV like you confused, nigga. Like it was him. It's a lot of light skinned dudes out there though, so I understand.
Facts. They have a lot of them too. That's a nice shot.
It might be I don't want it to be a ass whooping because I need AD to get some points. So I don't even think I seen him get one layup. I don't even think he's taken another shot since. Like this not gonna cut it. He gonna have to be aggressive and demand the ball. Okay, he got 4, but I'm gonna need more than that still.
Cam, there's no way you really thought that they was gonna cover 7 on the ring ceremony night at home. Opening night.
It's only first quarter.
Bro, and it's finna get worse.
Nah, they played them tough last year. Surprisingly not.
Okay. Who y'all got at 5, man? Now I'm interested. I think y'all 5 gonna be different than my 5 because I think y'all got higher respect for my 5, but
my 5 before I made this obviously before the game started. So at 5, I got the Celtics. I had the Celtics.
But that ain't crazy. That ain't
Damn, I thought we was about to match again. I got the other team who just played at 5.
I got the Sixers.
see, I probably would have changed them now, like after seeing what they just did.
I got the Celtics at 4.
I got someone else at 4.
Oh yeah, mine. I think, man.
I probably
Hey, watching them though. Oh wait. Oh no, that's cap. That's cap. I don't have the Celtics at 4. Never mind. I take that back. I changed it while watching the game.
Yeah, I got Philly at 5. But if Harden can hoop like he just hooped, I don't think Embiid had a bad game. Embiid not gonna have many bad. Like he's gonna be right in the MVP race again this year. They could definitely be top 3. But will I trust them because they have James Harden and Doc Rivers? No. But I think they top 5. I gotta see some more of them for me to get any like better feel or like feel better about them being higher than that. But yeah, I had them at 5. They got a solid team. I think PJ was a great pick. Y'all know I'm a big PJ fan. He gonna bring a defensive edge to them that they need. I think Tyrese Maxey, like, he kind of had a breakout year last year, but I think he'll even come into more of his own this year as well. Tobias Harris is really the X factor. Y'all know I don't like him, but he hooped tonight. But yeah, they can be solid. I just don't know if they don't have a bench really either. That's the problem. Like, they got Daniel House, Shake Milton
with T. Stiebel.
Yeah, like, their bench isn't anything to be worried about. So that's why I put them at 5. But as far as starters, yeah, they have a top starting unit in the league. They just got to gel together, and I think they will as time goes on. But I started them off at 5.
Yeah, I got them at 5 too.
Why you think Boston 5, Cam?
I was just thinking about coach being out the whole year, so I thought they'll probably like struggle throughout the regular season, but shit, seeing that, I mean,
yeah,
it's only game 1 though, so
it is.
I definitely had them at 4 before the game started, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I did. I had them at 4, and I changed it. So,
but that 5th, all the way up,
that's tough.
All these teams can compete with the Warriors in a 7-game series. From 5th all the way up, for sure.
I don't know about the Sixers.
For sure.
I'll give my 4.
Honestly,
I'm gonna say my 3 all the way up. I wouldn't say.
Okay, well, who you got at 4?
At 4, I got the Cavs.
At 4, I got the Cavs.
I got Brooklyn. I think
I got Brooklyn a little higher.
Brooklyn could definitely easily be number 1 with the talent on their team, but I have to see it, and that means we have to trust that KD or Kyrie, if not both, are gonna handle their business and stay on the court this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for them to be a top team, he don't gotta shoot, but Ben Simmons gonna have to shoot something. Like, he gonna have to do more than just be a walking assist man. Like, he's gonna have to get a bucket here or there in a crunch situation. But I put them at 4 because their defense. I still don't think Steve Nash could coach, and I'm still not sold on their defense. They got some nice pieces. I think Royce O'Neal was a good pickup. He could definitely help anchor them on the defensive end. Another year under Claxton's belt, he'll probably be a lot better. They still don't have Harris. He's still out with injury right now, but he'll be back. He'll be a shooter. Patty Mills has championship pedigree, even though he kind of just faded off during the playoffs last year, and he was nowhere to be found. But easily number 1. But for right now, I put him at a solid 4 because these other 3 teams, I think they have more cohesiveness as a team, and you can depend on them more on a night in, night out basis in the 82-game season.
You got them at 4.
Yep.
And you have 3 teams ahead of them. Oh, okay. Well, I know. Okay.
You know. But...
No, I do. Yeah, 4. I got
good
the
for it though,
Cavs.
AD. Good for it though.
At 3, I got the Nets at 3, but they could very much be swapperoo with the Cavs depending on how the season go for sure. I think the Nets just. I think time in the league plays a difference. You know what I'm saying? Having that experience, so I think that's where they get the edge. I don't think the talent is where the disadvantage is for the Cavs. I think it's just the experience, and I guess to your point, definitely the coaching. But yeah, I would say it's just more so the experience. I want to see if the Nets can actually mesh together for real. I think the Cavs have already found their chemistry. They just young. That's all. So I want them to
problem.
I want them to prove me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely rooting for the Cavs, but I do want to see that Nets offense work because it looks exciting.
But no, I'm excited. That's why I was like, I don't know why KD and Kyrie is both trying to get up out of there this offseason. I'm like, I mean, you would think with Ben Simmons, y'all would want that because he could create some shots for y'all. And that's when it's like, Steve Nash must be that bad of a coach if they want it out like that. So we're going to see. They're going to have to get through that. And that's
maybe they pick up Ime.
But yeah, no, I'm not mad at that. Who you got at 4, Cam?
At 4, I got the Cavs.
Okay, so y'all both had the Cavs?
Yeah.
Okay. At 3, I got Milwaukee. Because I think Chris Middleton's out to start the season because he has some surgery. I think like they'll still be, of course, a good team, but I think they gonna miss him to start off the season, and like the East is loaded. They might drop a few games here or there, trying to put all the load on Giannis, but they'll be there at the end of the season, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But as for right now, I put them at 3. And also, I think they're another one of them teams. Like, yeah, Giannis gonna play hard every game. It don't matter. But it's another one of them teams where you might catch them lacking in spurts here or there throughout the season. Because come playoff time, you know what the deal is. Like, they don't
Yeah.
necessarily need the home court advantage to be great. We just watched them 2 years ago. They just went 4-0 on a run versus Phoenix, and Phoenix had the home court advantage. They were up 2-0, and you seen them just take over. Giannis is the best player in the league, no doubt about that. I'll definitely be betting on his props damn near every night. So, yeah, I got them at 3 though.
3, that's solid. That's solid. Who you had at 3, Cam?
3, I got 76ers.
Wow.
Now the
That's
bench,
high.
the bench is not there, but that starting 5 minus Tobias Harris, That starting 5 is tough.
Starting 4.
Yeah, that 4 it's I mean, it's tough. I think Tyrese Maxey gonna take his game to another level this year, and it's gonna be very exciting. The only thing that's gonna come down to them, the 76ers, is it's gonna be coaches. It's gonna be Doc Rivers because he's gonna get out coached. He's gonna get out coached in playoffs for sure, and it's gonna be James Harden. It's literally gonna be up to them to them 2 guys. So I got at 3.
76ers at 3.
But this is before the game. Before that game
Before
play.
the game?
I'll probably switch 76ers and Celtics now though. So 76ers will be at 5th and Celtics at 3. So but
Okay.
I'll stick with 76ers at 3.
Who you got at 3, Chris?
I had the Nets. That's what I said, the Nets. Because I was talking about their offense and stuff. So yeah. Got the Nets. But my 1 and 2, I couldn't choose. I guess it's like a 1A, 1B. Because after the game, I moved Boston from 4 to 1. But I couldn't choose between them and the Bucks because I still do have hope for the Bucks to be a number 1 seed. But with the points that you made, though, with them just probably not trying to win a lot of regular season games, it could boost Boston into that number 1 spot just naturally, just because. But I don't know. I think that Bucks squad got a lot to prove, especially since they didn't probably reach where they wanted to reach last year, and it wasn't even their fault in a sense. So I don't know. And they go out to win every game.
Yeah, Giannis'
Not
motor
like
is 100% all or nothing every night.
They want to win every single game.
That's another man too. I think is a nice pickup. DiVincenzo for the Warriors. He gonna piss a lot of people off because it'll be like, why is he hooping like that? But he wasn't
shit though. He wasn't shit.
He was a solid piece in Milwaukee before he got hurt in that playoff run. He was a starter.
He started off good, but then like once he like end up that Milwaukee
he never got back right after his injury, but like he got championship pedigree. There's not too many people that can win an NCAA championship in the NBA finals.
He can shoot off the catch. He can do the catch and shoot too, and
he'll be doing a lot of it in Golden State.
Yeah. That's Golden State ball.
We're gonna have to see because he was ass at shooting last year. Like I know you said injuries, but they probably
picked him up. They probably picked him up to get Jordan Poole off the ball so he can start doing his catch and shoot too. Because he do good catch and shoot when he's on the floor with Steph and Draymond. But most of the time he not handling the ball.
Yeah.
Okay. But my number 2, man, because they are young and hungry. I got the Cavs.
Damn.
They another roster.
I respect it.
Their roster is loaded. Like as long as they stay healthy, Jared Allen, Mobley, Garland, Mitchell, and whoever you want to throw out there on the wing, they can put Okoro out there. You got Cedi Osman. Like Kevin Love is still there. Like even though he's older now, he's still a serviceable big.
They still got Karis LeVert or no?
They got Karis LeVert.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Robin Lopez will be a nice backup big whenever they want to use him. Like
not to mention Mobley.
Dean Wade is decent too. Like they ain't gonna be nice. The only question mark I have is if a front court or a backcourt of Mitchell and Garland can defend well enough. But as far as regular season go, they were already on the run last year until Jared Allen got hurt. You add Mitchell to this, they're gonna be a nice squad, and they're gonna be after it every night because they don't know what success is like for real. They fell off at the end of last year and lost in the play-in game when they really shouldn't have. They were set to be a playoff seed straight up. They're gonna be young and hungry. Donovan Mitchell on a new team gonna be out to prove something. Darius Garland, I think, might be one of the top 3 young point guards in the league. I think he's the future. Cleveland gonna make a lot of noise. It's just gonna be like, I think they'll fall into the same boat as the Pelicans. They'll make a lot of noise, but then when it comes playoff time, that second round matchup is just gonna be a tough ass matchup, no matter who you get. So they might not be able to get them in a 7-game series. But as far as regular season goes, they're gonna be high motor every game. And they even got Mobley brother too, Isaiah Mobley, who's also long. I remember watching both of them dub my Kansas boys 2 years ago in the tournament, like it wasn't nothing. So
remember that.
Yeah, Cleveland Pelicans, my teams that are gonna make a lot of noise that some people might call it now, but they still not really expecting. I think they gonna both be top 3 in their respective conferences.
We've been called it though. We called it before Donovan.
Oh yeah,
Mitchell got
before
traded.
Donovan even got.
Yeah, so no, I respect that pick. We've been called that.
Who y'all got it to?
I said that too. I got a 1A, 1B. Whoever lose is gonna be the 2. But I had Boston in the Bucks. But I think Boston will be number 1 at the end of the season. Because the way Jason Tatum played tonight, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
He's on a mission.
I told y'all that's my number 1. I thought y'all had him too low when we was going through this. That's all I was saying. Like when you first said it, I was like, I don't know about that. They gonna have no problems. Like last year was the greatest learning experience ever for them. Like they were just too young and they didn't have a point guard. Them and the Bucks are the only team I would take over the Warriors possibly in a 7-game series. That's it. The Nets are good. They have talent, obviously, with KD and Kyrie, but I don't think they won't play defense well enough to beat the Warriors in a 7-game series. They would have to outscore them.
And they can do it. They can definitely do it.
I don't know.
With Patty Mills too. I mean, they got shooters, dog. They need it.
It'd be tough. Like that means Kyrie and KD would have to do what him and LeBron did. I don't think them two are capable of that because LeBron was doing everything.
Ben Simmons is the X factor in that matchup.
He is.
He's the X factor in that matchup.
Because you can put him on Steph, I feel like, or like
you can put him on anybody.
On anybody, yeah.
That's the problem. You can put him on anybody.
That is the problem.
Yeah, but Boston, man, they loaded. And Malcolm Brogdon was hooping tonight too. That's a nice pickup. And they don't have Robert Williams, and they just did that. Like I get it, it's game 1, as we were saying. But Robert Williams is probably one of the best bigs in the league and one of the best shot blockers in the league. They didn't even have him to clean up tonight. And you see, they still a defensive force. Like I said last year, Jason Tatum took on the role of being like a top defender. He can lock down when he needs to.
And they showed that tonight too with all them steals and turnovers. Yeah.
And I was one of the ones who was skeptical about Jaylen Brown and him Tatum playing well together. But after last year's run, they good. They don't need to get rid of any of those pieces, and that's why they didn't do it for KD. They have a nice group. I hate Marcus Smart. I think eventually they'll need to move Brogdon in to the starting lineup and put Smart on the bench and bring him in for some energy. But yeah, this Celtics team, I know they lost Ime, but like you said last episode, Chris, he put that dog in him. It's not going nowhere. I think Milwaukee's the only team that might be able to beat them matchup wise in a 7-game series. Because the Nets, they give the Nets problems. Like the way they played just gives the Nets problems. Every time they played over these last 2 years, even when the Nets had Harden, the Celtics give them problems for whatever reason. It's just the way the matchup is going that one.
The Nets not good on defense, bro. They don't have no defense. Yeah. They're a scoring team. That's how they win games.
And they don't have the Nets don't have anybody that's going to shut down Jason Tatum. And then you have Jaylen or Brown that's going to get his whenever he wants to.
And Al Horford going to drop 27 randomly.
Yeah, Robert Williams really the X factor in that series. That's the mismatch right there. He kills them every time on the boards, block. Like they have no answer for him. And Claxton, while Claxton is getting better, he's no match for Robert Williams. That's just he's completely outmatched in that one. So, yeah, man, Boston at 1.
Boston
think-
that one, that's cool.
Look, if Tyler, you listen to this, this the credit I'm giving y'all, man.
I don't know, B. I don't know.
But yeah, man, who you got at 1, Cam?
Well, I'm gonna give my 1 and 2. My 2.
Oh, I forgot you didn't get to
My 2. I got the Nets, and it's just like, man, they got two elite shooters in Joe Harris and Patty Mills. You know they gonna knock down shots. You know they gonna do what they do. They also got Markieff Morris. They just picked him up. He's a great addition. I feel like they got that 3-headed snake. I'm very interested to see on how Ben. It's pretty much really all up to Ben Simmons on how he can gel with them with Kyrie and KD. And yeah, it's he's the X factor. Like Chris said, he's pretty much the X factor. If everything works well, I mean they one of the best teams in the league if everything works well. Then also they still got they got these 2 guys I'm about to name. They just flat out scores, and TJ Warren and Cam Thomas. I mean, Cam Thomas showed a lot of flashes last year. So I mean, hey, I got Nets at 2.
Yeah.
Is Nash gonna let Cam Thomas play? Because that was the problem last year. Like he wouldn't give him a lot of burn, and sometimes you can see it on Cam Thomas' face. And I think they even interviewed him about it a couple times. But when he is on the court, he's an ISO player too. So that's the other problem. Like the one thing the Celtics and the Warriors have, like they got players who can get ISO buckets if they need to, but they move the ball.
Mm-hmm.
With the Nets, that ball gonna be sticking a lot unless it's in Ben Simmons' hand and he creates.
Mm-hmm.
And it helps them that they do got Kyrie and KD, 2 of the best ISO players ever. So more times than not, it'll still work out. But when it comes playoff time, I don't know if that's a winning recipe.
Mm-hmm. It's tiring.
Yeah. And like,
I mean, if everybody can do it, then it's like, how you gonna stop it?
I mean, but they haven't done. That's the problem. They like, I think D'Antoni's still an assistant coach over there, isn't he? Him and Steve Nash both losers.
That's definitely. That's definitely a truth.
They were losers back when D'Antoni was coaching him in Phoenix. D'Antoni took the Rockets. You see, he don't make adjustments. Steve Nash can't make no adjustments. At the end of the day, I know KD and Kyrie are great, but they'll lose because of them 2 on the coaching staff.
Yeah. They gotta change their way of play, bro. You can't stop the ISO, but then if you're too tired to go play defense when you're already defensively hindered, you're gonna.
But it's also like I said, they got 2 elite shooters, so they can ISO and then just kick it out to Joe Harris, knockdown. Patty Mills, knockdown. So
we'll see. I wouldn't consider Joe Harris an elite shooter just yet. He'd be missing some wide open ones sometimes. We're like, bro, you're supposed to knock that down. But we'll see. We'll see. But
I don't know.
Yeah.
And that one, man, y'all know
wasn't he like leading the
You got Milwaukee at 1
year though?
Yeah, come on, man. I think he was leading the league in 3-point percentage.
Yeah, but last year he was off, and then he was it came out he was injured, and then he was out for the rest of the season. So it'll be interesting to see him come back. But yeah, no, I'm not knocking him.
Kind of elite.
He gonna need to be an elite shooter if they want to win.
Mm-hmm.
Like he gonna be a key piece because you gonna have to focus on KD and Kyrie. He'll be open a lot.
Why you got the Bucks at 1, Cam?
Come on, man.
No, not because I got them at 1A, 1B. I don't know between them and Boston, but like, what make you so sure? Because I can't get sure about it no more,
bro. In the playoffs, not playoffs, in the regular season, this is one of the most hardest.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I did ever see, bro. Okay. So it's like like I said, Giannis gonna be 100%. He gonna go full speed the whole season, 82 games. He gonna play 82 games. And he gonna go hard every single game. It's honestly like, bro, like, why are you doing this? Like,
it's kind of annoying.
It is annoying. Like, it's like, why are you doing
bro,
this?
He don't know no better. He had to get it out the mud.
Exactly.
That's all he knows.
He want them motherfuckers to go study all the time. You gotta go study, bro. You gotta go study, bro. Like, go have fun.
You see, he's still hungry every interview. Like, no, I'm not even the best player. Like, I say Steph Curry the best right now. So I gotta go win to be the best. So he gonna go out and try to win every fucking game. And I respect it.
I
I
respect
hated
it too,
him.
bro.
I
I
used to
hate
think he
it.
was trash, but he got all my respect in the world. That's the best player in the world, hands down.
I hate that he does that because I feel like it takes a lot of energy out of you when it comes playoffs. Because like, bro, just chill out, bro. You can lose games. It's okay to lose games.
It's Sacramento on a Tuesday, bro.
It's Sacramento
You
on
gotta
a
go for
Tuesday.
45 and 15.
But you know he going 45, 25 rebounds, 6 blocks, 8 steals. Just like, come on.
I'm actually excited to see him play this year. I think his shot about to take it up another level, and he might have a lot of games where he hit 4 or 5 3-pointers, and it's like, oh no, the league is in trouble.
Don't let him get
the Migos. I won't say, but you in trouble.
trouble, yeah.
You are in trouble. But
don't let him get that down, bro. Then add Chris Middleton when he comes back. I mean, just
that's why I don't have them number one. I don't. How long is he out? I think
like a few weeks, like almost a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the games between them and like the Celtics and maybe Cleveland could be that razor thin that maybe they might lose a couple of that be the difference. Like maybe Boston gets 60 wins, Milwaukee got 58 type shit.
You said first few weeks.
Yeah, so
I don't know what Milwaukee's schedule looks like for this first month, but I mean they probably definitely gonna see the Celtics soon.
I'm finna pull it up, man.
Yeah.
Just because.
Hey,
but I think they should. First game is Philly.
Tomorrow, Pelicans versus Brooklyn. They got Brooklyn -3. I might have to fade them. I think I might go Pelicans game 1. Because they're going to have – it's going to be a learning curve for that defense.
Bro. They're going to be ready.
They're going to be ready to hoop.
They're going to be ready.
They don't have nobody to stop Zion. I'm sorry.
Nobody. Oh, no. Nobody. Nobody.
How about Zion?
Hey, Brent Ingram, his bag. He's in his bag this year.
Hey, it's not the first pick of the year because the NBA started. We already made picks. But tomorrow, I'm Pelicans +3. Take it to the bank, man. I'm locked in with that one.
+3 actually decent. Yeah.
Let's see.
I hope Kyrie go off, bro.
I didn't even think to look at the game.
He got an easy schedule.
The Mavericks play the Suns tomorrow, and the Suns are 5-point favorites.
Oh, hell no. Mavs. You got to take the Mavs, bro. You got it. They're going to get out-rebounded, bro, by Christian Wood.
Y'all tell me how many losses y'all hear. Like, I'm finna just name a few games for the Bucks. And y'all tell me, like, a few losses y'all hear. So they go to Philly. Then they play Houston. They play Brooklyn. They play New York. They play Atlanta. They play Detroit back-to-back. And they play Minnesota. They play Oklahoma City. They play Atlanta. They play Oklahoma City again. They play San Antonio. They play Atlanta. They play Cleveland.
Oh no, they got a pretty easy schedule.
Easy schedule to start off.
I mean, I
think the Minnesota game will be
theory,
interesting.
but at the same time, it's the day-to-day NBA. Like, all it takes is for one person to get hot in some of these games.
That is true.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I need a month of basketball before I can really give y'all full.
They should beat the Hawks, but like maybe Trae Young just he's just in his bag that game because he gonna be trying to ball out of his mind because he know he playing the Bucks type shit.
Most definitely.
But no, yeah, hey, I don't have them finishing number 1, but I have them make it to the finals. So that's what's up next. Who's y'all's final match? I got Warriors Bucks. I wanted it last year, but I think we finally get it this year if everybody stay healthy. I don't think there's 2 teams stopping them in their respective conferences right now. Boston is a question mark. They didn't have Chris Middleton last year, and they still took him to 7. So I think obviously with him they can win, but Boston will be a tough out. But I think Milwaukee versus Golden State this year, and we're gonna see who the best player in the world is. So
I got Clippers in the Bucks. Living my fantasy, man. Just living my fantasy.
So if the Clippers, I'm assuming you got the Clippers beating the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
You think it goes 7 or they beat them quicker than that? Because
they may beat them in 6, bro. Especially if they seeded higher. If they seeded higher, like y'all saying, because I got Warriors at number 1 and Clippers at 2, so they will really meet before that, right?
No, they would be in the Western
Finals. Oh, okay,
with the Warriors having home court advantage. You saying they finna lose in 6?
With the Warriors having home court advantage, I think it can go to 7. But if the Clippers got home court advantage, I think it can go to 6, and I think the Clippers will win.
Okay. Well,
I think the Warriors gonna be like you said earlier. I think they're gonna be chilling, bro. I think they feel like they can seamlessly win
yeah, they
games,
chilling for
and
sure.
and I think they earned that, right? But like we also said, having a big head could be your downfall.
Okay.
You've been waiting. That boy had a struggle year last year. Now he finally got his partner in crime. They finna go stupid.
Man, I got Warriors in 7 over the Bucks.
That's too easy, Brian. That's too easy.
Warriors in 7 over the Bucks.
Yeah.
With 2 healthy squads, like full healthy.
Yeah. I think it goes 7, and really the 7 is a coin flip, but I think the Warriors take it. And
I think the Warriors can beat the Bucks in 6. I'm not gonna cap.
I don't know.
I think they could.
Like we just said, Giannis motor is so damn high. I don't think they got an answer for him.
He annoying.
And you
bro.
know Chris Middleton gonna have a game where he go off for 35 or 40. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? And they gonna win a few. And Drew Holiday won't shut down Curry, but he'll slow him down a game or two. I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Kuminga,
we hope so, don't we? You said Kuminga ugly?
Yeah.
We'll make him ugly.
Look at his dreads or his braids. That shit ugly.
Dead.
So what will make him cute?
If he
This nigga finna answer.
Uh-oh.
Nah, man.
LeBron 0 for 4 from 3.
Bro, tell AD to stop.
I know you're not gonna say they
falling
making
on
the NBA finals, bro.
2022 to 2023.
All right, damn.
Los Angeles Lakers.
Do you hear this shit, Chris?
Can you
NBA,
give us a real?
NBA,
okay, look.
This is real. This is real.
You can have your bias pick. Can you choose like a real pick?
This is a real pick.
Oh my god,
Lakers,
no baby.
Lakers versus Bucks. NBA Finals matchup.
All right, who
LeBron.
win?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. If that happens, the Bucks would kill them.
No, not at all.
The Lakers don't got no answer for Giannis. AD's not shutting him down.
Lakers and what, Cam? Lakers and what?
It would be Lakers in 7, and Bron don't lose game 7s, so he don't lose game 7s at all. Y'all know that. Bron lose game 7.
Yeah, he don't.
The Bucks will win.
The problem with your theory is how are they gonna get there?
The Bucks gonna win.
They're gonna go on a run. Like I said, AD gonna have a good year this year. He gonna stay healthy. LeBron, you say for the time, I don't see it, man. I don't see it. So he gonna be it's gotta be the oldest Finals MVP ever. Bro. It's gonna be.
If they win the finals, I don't think he would win MVP this year. I think it would have to be on AD.
Shit. We've never seen it before, so hey, if it is, then shout out to AD. But
you really believe
I got a feeling.
Everything I got a feeling right now, like
everything. I got a feeling, bro.
Because I'm interested in the way.
So
that you
in
really
this theory you have, is Russell Westbrook still on the team?
I know earlier I said I think they can figure it out, make it work. But I mean, I can honestly see them trading them like kind of like an all-star break or before the deadline, pretty much to give. They got to give up that first round pick, bro. Like you don't for what? Have it for what? So just trade that away. Trade Russ away. Get
What's their first round pick? You know what the number is? Or no, you don't know the number, obviously. No. But it wouldn't be high though. They ain't no.
It wouldn't be that high. Like it wouldn't be high enough to like keep you won't get like one of the good guys. Nothing. Yeah.
Bro,
so to you, this is a make or break season. You either win or you rebuild.
Pretty much.
So in a rebuild, do you give up AD for a future?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell, let that man.
Because I mean,
you better hope he really be healthy because you're not gonna get much if he not healthy this year again.
Oh, yeah,
it's gonna be like nobody gonna want to take that risk.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna be a Lakers fan when LeBron retire?
Hell
no.
You heard of what he said earlier, bro. When LeBron retire, I might start watching basketball.
Oh God! when he was with the Heat, he at wherever he at. That's
at Miami.
That's right. That's where I'm at. That's wherever he go, I go. Hey man. So
what about when Bronny gets to the league? You not just gonna go wherever he at?
Nah. I'm probably have a new
Man, he say that. Watch the night Bronny get drafted. King will be like, bro, Call me
He
crazy.
gonna be a
I think Brody finna be a goat, bro.
I'm
He gonna be a
I'm
Wembanyama fan.
Exactly. I was just about to say I'm gonna be the biggest, how you say, Webinari fan ever,
That's
bro.
crazy.
I'm gonna be the biggest Victor fan ever, dog. I'm telling you, bro. Like he gonna shake up the league.
No, I'm excited, man.
He just gotta be healthy, man.
Yes, that's
I'm praying for his
please
20 straight years, God, please. In a row.
Let this man be Will. Ooh,
Treat
let
him
this
like
man be
Giannis.
Will.
Treat him like Giannis.
All right, so let's wrap this up with MVP and most improved player. But before that, I just got one question: who the fuck does Utah have? They got Denver
They got
negative.
Collins. They got Collins
They got
Sexton.
they got Utah negative what?
No, they got Denver -8 versus
Oh.
them, and I'm thinking like that seemed a little
Yeah.
too easy.
No, that's a blowout.
That's what I'm
Yes.
thinking.
Cause they got Collins Sexton. They still got Jordan Clarkson.
Who gonna guard Joker?
Where's that game at?
It's
Well,
in Utah, but it don't
It don't
matter.
even matter. It don't matter. They fans might not even
Utah,
show
yeah,
up.
I'm saying they might not even show up.
They got Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay.
And it's
Collins
not like Denver got like a prominent black player. You know, they would show up to be racist, but they don't even got
That's
that motive
crazy.
tomorrow.
They probably love Jokic in Denver.
Low-key,
Utah, I mean.
Low-key, Utah might be kind of scrappy though.
I don't
Might be
think so,
scrappy.
bro. I think Utah.
I think
Utah,
Joker just gonna be
they'll
too
be-
much in the end.
Yeah, I mean they'll be ass, obviously.
Utah very
but
well could end up getting Wembanyama or a lottery pick. I think they know they're rebuilding. They don't care.
Bro,
Once they give up Donovan, they knew that.
man, time out though.
And Rudy.
Is this a trap? Why does the ESPN matchup predictor have Utah 51% favorite though?
I'm telling you, they gonna
Nah, that's a
they might
trap,
be a
bro.
little bit scrappy.
Against the Nuggets?
They
You
might
were just
be.
saying
Nigga,
they were
your
second
number
place in the
number two,
West.
nigga.
But it's
Nobody-
I mean it's first game, so it's like, I mean, anybody can win fucking first night. Lakers could come out and win. They could still be the fucking ass.
Is somebody not playing or something? What the injury report look
No
like? They got
injured
them?
players.
But I'm telling you, like,
Oh, you can't see that, but no
they
injured
could-
players.
Utah can mess around and be like a scrappy team. I can see it.
No, bro.
Oh,
Houston is
see.
better than Utah.
They still got Jordan Clarkson too. I mean, he gonna get his buckets. Yeah, Houston
I
is
respect.
better.
I
Grizzlies
respect Jordan Clarkson.
-5.5 versus the Knicks at home.
Absolutely.
At
Hell yeah,
home,
bro.
like in
Memphis
New York
finna
or-
come right.
at home in
Glorilla gonna be
Memphis.
there, bro. Glorilla gonna be there. Popping shit. You went to school contract.
Let's go.
Oh. Sound like Rick
Oh,
Ross.
bro, what are you doing, bro?
You sound like Rick Ross.
He said, oh.
Yeah. All right,
That's
man.
definitely a lot.
Okay. MVP, man. Got Luka, like I said earlier.
We should all have the same MVP.
But
cap.
I got a dark horse.
Here's Garland.
Really, well, this is a player on the Cavs. It's just not him. Donovan Mitchell. I think if he ball out,
That's interesting.
I go with my prediction though. If Cleveland gets second place, I'm thinking Donovan Mitchell might have a lot of 30-point games this season. So I think he could definitely ball out. Like he was always like he could just never put together a full season in Utah. But if he could put together a full season, that dude's a baller. Like they just came out with, I saw the graphic retweeted on my timeline today, that playoff bubble series versus Jamal Murray when they both have four 50-point games.
Yeah, they was hooping.
Like Donovan Mitchell can hoop, and I think Cleveland gonna boost that because he gonna be with a solid team. So that's why it's my dark horse though. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but yeah, I'm going with Luka, but that's my dark horse. Mitchell, or it's not really a dark horse, but like I said, Steph Curry playing the most stress-free ball of his life this year. He don't got to worry about the 3-point record no more. Like he liable to just go off, but I don't think he'll take it that serious because at this point, like I said, he don't got nothing to prove. So it's kind of like both sides of the spectrum there. But I'm gonna go with Luka, set in stone. I'll just go with him. Is that the same pick for everybody?
I got Luka, bro.
Who you guys MVP?
He got LeBron.
No, I got Giannis.
Okay.
I
don't know if they.
You don't think they got? Yeah, you don't think they got?
They'll be the best team in the NBA.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
guess,
you
but
know
I
how
mean,
they
Joker
been
didn't
lately.
get it either. I mean, Joker hasn't got it for being the best team in the NBA these past 2 years.
But they usually do give it to the best. I mean, you can't. You're not going to deny his. You can't be able to deny his stats.
But I think he's in that LeBron category now. Where like, yeah, he's the most valuable,
exactly.
but they won't give him it every year because they'll be like, bro,
because he
Only got
literally
like 2 though.
He
But you
do,
gotta
but it
think
was
about
back
it,
to
like it's
back.
hard. It's hard when you literally the best player on your team, bro. Like, I don't know. It's like
Maybe if
if you
he
go,
shoot 40% from three this year, they'd be like, damn, we gotta give it to him. But
Yeah.
yeah,
other than
if he
that,
doing something he never did before.
yeah, we seen everything besides that now from him at this point. Like we know what he can do, so I don't think people will be too impressed. Like
Yeah.
you know, you about to get 30 and 15 from him all season for the most part.
Oh yeah, all season.
If Luca bring the Mavs to a top 3 seed, bro, I think Luca be MVP solidified.
I can definitely see.
Oh
Luka.
yeah,
My
Because he gonna put up the same numbers. They
I
just
think it
gotta
might be.
win more.
I think it might be kind of like in NFL with Josh Allen right now. Like people been saying Josh Allen should have been MVP like these last 2 years, and now this year it's looking like he probably gonna get MVP the way it's going. I think it'll be the same with Luca because Luca been the. I think he was the favorite last year, and he was like a top 3 pick the year before that, but he just didn't do it. I think this year is finally the year to break through, but he just got to do it.
Yeah.
my dark horse. I don't know if you would consider it a dark horse. Well, probably so. My dark horse would be like Kawhi, but he won't play. He wouldn't play a lot of games. I feel like he'll be like load management a lot this year. But I mean,
Why dark horse?
because they'll also be like one of the top teams in the West, so I can see it.
My dark horse probably be Jason Tatum, bro.
That's a good one,
Tonight just showed me everything I needed to know.
bro. We been trying to.
Jason
Showed me
Tatum is
everything
like
I
needed
that.
to
told
know.
you, bro. I said
Jason Tatum's like
it's
the
Giannis, Luca, and Tatum. Like that's the top 3 for the
Yeah.
future. Like he is that guy. I
Yeah.
get it. He had a bad final series, but like, was LeBron's first final series good? No, I'm not saying he
Nah.
Bron, but like just to put it in perspective, he
Which
got swept by
one?
the Spurs. His first final series. Like
I mean,
he
it
had no
wasn't-
business being there with that Cavs team, of course.
Yeah, it
Exactly.
But I'm
wasn't.
saying like the
He
way
didn't do bad.
the way they whooped him, people walked away saying, "Oh, LeBron got to refine some things in his game." Like Tatum got to learn how to take care of the ball. He got to be more consistent. But don't get it twisted. He's still that guy. Like he only 22 or 23, one of those two.
That makes my point. I think even when using that LeBron comparative is like I don't think he needs to refine anything in his game. I don't think neither of them needed to. I think for me, what was probably missing for people back then for LeBron is that leadership characteristic. Like, is this the guy that's gonna take the ball and take over? Watching the finals last year, I was like, man, it ain't looking like it. Like, I was like, get a ball to Jaylen Brown. But this game tonight, and just knowing that they was working throughout the offseason, Jason Tatum is definitely that guy. He's that guy. Jesus. Westbrook going to shoot this 3 so bad.
I know.
Okay,
He drove
Russ.
it in. That's what he should do, though. That's what he should do.
Okay,
That's
Russ.
what he should have been
Okay,
doing.
Russ. Okay, Russ. I
Still
see
down
you, boy.
8.
Okay. Last one. Most improved player, man.
We all should have the same one.
I don't even got one.
Who
But
you
I
got,
probably
Cam?
agree. I probably agree with y'all.
I got Brandon Ingram.
Oh yeah, that's
I didn't think he
nice.
would be eligible.
Why not?
Because he had a good year last year. I think if
He
he
gonna
ball
go
out,
to
he'll be more an
another-
MVP.
See, but no, if he
He can go to another level.
well, no, Bryce got a good point.
The one who I picked, it's only because he got the same kind of arc. I think, not saying he's the same as him, but the same like storyline. Ja didn't get Rookie of the Year because of Zion. Jalen Green didn't get Rookie of the Year last year, but he's probably gonna ball out this year for Houston. I think he'll get most improved. If he's
Jalen
That's a
Green.
good one.
if he's
That's a good one.
averaging
That's a
like
good one.
25, 26, and he's shooting well, I think he'll get most improved. Even though the Rockets are competitive and make the play in or maybe the playoffs,
Oh yeah, most definitely.
most improved to Jalen Green. I didn't think Brandon Ingram it's hard to what's the like baseline for most improved because people didn't even want to give it to Ja last year. They wanted him as MVP, but he got most improved. So
Desmond Bain got most improved.
But-
I didn't want that.
yeah, man.
I forgot he gave it to him.
He
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Yeah, bro. I don't want this shit. You take it. You
Yeah,
most
you
improved.
can have my
most
second
improved.
place trophy.
You try to say I
Okay,
was trash
bro.
before, bro.
Basically, bro. That's
You way
basically
better,
it.
bro. You way better.
Yeah, you way. Yeah, man. I got Jalen Green. Is that who you would go with, Chris, or who you think if you had anybody else?
think Jalen Green is a really good one because I think when he got into the league, like his path into the league, he definitely had a lot of eyes on him, and then he kind of ducked off in Houston, right? But I think in the preseason he opened up a lot of eyes, so people are already paying attention to him. You know, the media plays a big part in
Yeah.
those awards, so he definitely got the eyes on him right now. I can't think of nobody else that has eyes on them like that, that's young like that. Yeah, I can't think of nobody else. At least not right now. Who y'all got for rookie of the year? You have to just guess.
Mm,
I mean, it's kind of the East, but I think Banchero.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
Oh
if the
no.
Magic are to ever be competitive, I think he'll be a big reason why.
I think Jaden Ivey.
He does have the potential. That actually
Oh,
might be
yeah.
a better pick if the Pistons are as good as I think they will be.
Yeah. Because I think
It's out of them
he gonna
soon.
be a big part in them winning.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
I
out of them
bet
soon.
one of them two, probably. I didn't even really think of a rookie of the year.
Yeah, me neither. I just thought about it.
Mm.
But
I'll,
shit,
I'll
yeah.
feel that. But yeah, man, this is a longer episode, but we had to get this NBA preview out, man. Look forward to getting daily, or not daily, but weekly NBA episodes along with the NFL ones, man. We finna split them up 1-on-1. Today was NBA opening night. Right now, Golden State is up 11. Make that 12 because Steph Curry automatic at the free throw line. Like we said, Chris and Kam on two opposite sides. Chris got -7 Warriors, Kam +7 Lakers. I just need AD to get 24 points so I don't go 0 for 2.
Bro, if Cam wasn't crazy, he would have bet Warriors -7. I understand though the fandom. I get it. Oh my God.
I'm gonna laugh
They
when
having
when
fun.
the Warriors win by exactly 7 and both y'all get a P.
Who get a pass?
But yeah, man, looking at these early lines, they got the Cavaliers as 2.5 dogs at Toronto. I'm taking that. Yeah, I got Pelicans +3, Cavaliers +2.5, Mavericks +5,
That's crazy. The Mavs are
Grizzlies
underdogs.
ML. I'll probably pair two of them in a parlay, but yeah, I'm rolling with some of the dogs tomorrow, and then I might bet one or two player props as well. But yeah, man, that wraps up the NBA episode. We'll be back next week. We'll be keeping tally with all our picks on a daily basis on Twitter. I'll make a little sheet that shows our NFL and NBA picks and just keep it updated throughout the year because this will be too long in the bio now that we got Chris in the mix as well. Tomorrow me and Kam will be back on touching on this NFL week. My boy, get out the brooms. My boy had a sweep. He was on one.
Yeah, you went crazy.
I was not. Right. I got hold every which way.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
we gonna get it back in blood. We're gonna get it back in blood, man. But appreciate y'all for tuning in if y'all listen all this way. It's your kids from the neighborhood knocking at your door, and we signing out, man.
I need it.